Inbounds to Boriski as that foul called there against Keener. Meanwhile, a steal by Driscoll, who drives in, floats up the one-handed shot, banks it up and in, and here comes a timeout by the Vikings. An 8-0 blitz by the Bulldogs to start things out. Vikings go back to Boriski. She slides between two defenders, and it's 6 points in the blink of an eye. Suddenly 8-6, and a timeout now by MFL Marmac. Olivia Driscoll drives in right side, floats it up with the right hand outside the lane. It's up and in, and this is an 8-0 run for the Bulldogs, leading 25-14. Driscoll drives in, pulls up, 1 foot runner, 8 feet away, banked it long, but tracks down her own rebound, brings it out along the right side for 3, got it! 19-point lead for MFL Marmac. Driscoll kept the possession alive, 19-point lead. MFL Marmac led by 7 at the half. They were able to extend it there to, again, an 8-point lead at the end of the third. But MFL Marmac finishes strong. They answered every run that Edco made in the second half. And MFL Marmac defeats Edco by a final score of 55-38. And Lightfoot drives in, double pump layup. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And the Bulldogs on a 7-0 run. They lead by 6. Bulldogs back in transition, and Lightfoot blows by everybody and lays it up from the right side. Stagger with those 3 fouls stayed away. Did not try to initiate contact. Back to a 23-point lead. Bulldogs a season-high 78 points. Dominant second quarter put them in control. And MFL Marmac picks up their first win of the season, defeating Edco 78-45, the final score. The best high school basketball is on KCTN FM 100. It's back to Upper Iowa Conference basketball action tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, North Fayette Valley is at Waukon. First off, we have the girls' game. The Tigerhawk girls have struggled early, but feel they can still be one of the better teams on the large school side of the conference. They hope to show it tonight. For the Indians, they are one of 5 teams with a 2-1 record on the big school side. They look to continue to keep their team on top. It's game 1 of 2. North Fayette Valley and Waukon. The Chalk Talk for our girls' game. Next.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Looking for the best suppressors with seamless service? Interested in helping protect your hearing or have questions on the NFA process? Head to Stronghold Corp, your one-stop shop for premium suppressors and unbeatable expertise. Whether you're a seasoned shooter or first-time buyer, we can get the best brands and latest models to fit your needs. Enjoy hassle-free eForms electronic fingerprint processing with our state-of-the-art Cerberus live scan system. Contact us today by heading to stronghold-corp.com for more information. Stronghold Corp, where silence meets precision.
Hey sports fans, take a time out to call Garms Financial Services for all your insurance needs. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owner Brian Bugenhagen, along with his staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services, located in Elkader and now also in Monona, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm a Available for consultations at both the Waukon and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Tigerhawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics. Rockwire Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland. Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon. And Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. We begin the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris. Coach, your team 0-4 starting out this year. Dropped a non-conference game to Spring Grove last Saturday, 46-19. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, give credit to Spring Grove. I knew they were a pretty good team coming in. They were able to pressure us, turn us over early. Led to some easy baskets for them. We dug ourselves a hole. They had a couple of nice shooters from the outside that got hot. And they kind of put it away in the first half, but we talked at halftime about just cleaning up our mistakes and trying to use the second half to get better. And I thought the second half we did play better. We did take care of the ball. We didn't necessarily score, but we were giving ourselves opportunities to score that we didn't have in the first half because of all the turnovers. And like I said, all the credit in the world goes to Spring Grove. They just kind of come out and put it on us.
All right, now let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
I think tonight we'll go with the same group that we have been starting. Cassie Tilleris, Maddie Lofsgaard, Ruby Gardner, Peyton McElry, and Clara Bilden.
And some of the kids off the bench for you then.
That'll bring a Katie Batterson, Amelia Schaefer, Addie Thompson, Isla Steins, Lily Klein. I mean, with our small roster, we've been playing just about everybody anyway. So,
all right, now turning our attention to Waukon, what do you know about the Indians?
They're going to be out for some blood. We got them last year at their place. They're big. The Bucknell girl inside and Trundle girl, athletic and big, physical. They're going to want to pressure us out in front with their quick guards. They'll play some tight man-to-man defense. Offensively, they'll look to turn those, if they can turn us over, look to get their opportunities easy. They're not a great shooting ball club like us, so it's gonna be a good test over there.
Keys in the ball game for NFV. What else do you have to do?
The keys for us, number one, is the turnovers. We have to take care of the basketball. We can't afford to turn it over when we don't shoot it real well like we do. We have to have as many opportunities to score as we can. The second key tonight will be to match their physicality, especially on our defensive glass. We have to keep them off the boards. Again, with them not being the greatest of shooters, we have to limit their second chance opportunities. And then I think the third key for us is just to worry about us. We have to do the things that we do well and have been coached to do, and believe in each other, believe in ourselves, and believe in our coaches, and do the things that we've been taught to do. And if we can keep it a low-scoring ball game, I think we will be right there.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
All right. Thanks, Dan.
Yes, NFV girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris on his Tigerhawk program. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Being good at life means getting your finances in order so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of experience, New York Life Insurance Company offers insurance and financial solutions you can benefit from while you're, well, living. For trusted guidance, contact your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer, with your Vision Financial Group, proudly located and serving the beautiful Guttenberg community. Call Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. Start planning today for peace of mind tomorrow. Your Vision Financial Group is not owned or operated by New York Life.
Winter storms can create broken tree limbs and power outages as well as a dangerous landscape. Ice-coated power lines can continue to carry electricity whether sagging or on the ground. If you see low-hanging or downed power lines, assume they are energized and deadly. Stay far away, keep others away, and report the location. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Tiger Hawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Furniture Showcase and Old Wine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and by the Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC. We continue the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Waukon girls basketball coach John O'Neill. Coach, your team now 3-2, 2-1 in the conference. Good victory, defeated New Hampton in your last game, 53-33. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, we kind of put things together that game. We had came out with some good defensive pressure, created some turnovers right away, and were able to put the ball in the basket and got out to a nice lead and kind of held on the rest of the game.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team in tonight's ball game.
Starting point guard is Elle Wilkins. She's a senior. On the wings, we start with Kaylin Reagan, a junior, and Brian Stewart, another junior. Our posts are Willa Trundle, a senior, and Blythe Becknell, a junior.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Nora Davis is a junior, comes in and plays the wing for us. And normally Haley Jeglum would come in and play the post, but she just got her wisdom teeth out yesterday and is not available tonight, so we'll actually probably have two sophomores, Sophia Palmer and Marissa Shulo, coming off the bench for us tonight.
All right, now turning our attention to North Fayette Valley, what do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
I know they play tough defense. They're physical inside. They're really aggressive. Watched them on film a little bit and know that we're going to have to play pretty good to come out on top tonight.
Keys in the ball game for Waukon, then what do you have to do?
We got to rebound, not turn the ball over, and those are pretty much staples every time we step out on the floor. Hopefully we can score some points in transition and play good defense on top of that.
All right, let's talk about this new look Upper Iowa Conference for you guys, the first year here in the big school division. And again, it looks like this big school side can really competitive.
It is very competitive. I think even when we start doing our crossover games and play some of the small schools, they're going to be competitive also. But, on the big school side, MFL beat us already. We were able to beat Southwind. then Southwind turned around and beat MFL. So it's one of those deals where I think any night, any team could win.
Yeah, I think we got a 5-way tie for first place right now on the big school side. So, all right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We'll look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Waukon girls basketball coach John O'Neill on his Indian program. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Central State Bank provides a complete line of lending services to help you get the best out of life. From home mortgages and equity loans to vehicle and personal loans. We have expert lending professionals who will work with you to provide options to address your needs. At Central State Bank, you won't deal with a branch or department. You'll deal with a banker who is dedicated to you. Central State Bank, member FDIC.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service. We offer full service work on all autos and semis. Our highly skilled mechanics provide quality workmanship and will get you back on the road in a timely manner. Check out our current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions.
Tiger Hawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Clayton County Recycling in Monona, Myers Auto Service in Monona, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, and by Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Aaron Hammond. Welcome to Waukon's Gymnasium and an Upper Iowa Conference big school matchup tonight on KCTN. It is North Fayette Valley and Waukon, game 1 of 2 as we get towards the first part of the basketball season coming to a close with a break. Both these teams will have their third conference matchup tonight, actually for Waukon, their fourth.
Yeah, both these teams, getting their feet wet here in this newly realigned Upper Iowa Conference, and Waukon having a little success. North Fayette Valley struggling a little bit thus far.
All right, let's talk about the Tiger Hawks, visiting team for this ball game tonight. They are 0-4, 0-3 in the conference, actually. They dropped a non-conference game to Spring Grove, Minnesota. But this is a team, again, players stepping into new roles this year, and it's a case for them that Coach Tiller has said it best. We've got to worry about ourselves. There's things that we need to work on to continue to get better.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not focusing necessarily on what do we have to do defensively, who do we have to stop. He's trying to figure out what can we do better, who can score, what kind of offensive sets can we run, what do we have to do defensively to give us the best opportunity to slow down another team.
And really for them, it starts handling the basketball. They've been plagued by turnovers, and that's the case of many teams, don't get me wrong, but they're averaging over 30 turnovers a ball game. They've got to start to bring that figure down to 20 or less to have more offensive opportunities.
Yeah, and with that, it's compounded because they have not been shooting the ball real great, shooting about 28% from the field, shooting about 9% behind the arc. So value those possessions a little bit more, work for a shot inside, something a little more manageable.
Yeah, and again, they want to play a slower pace, and they want to keep this game in the 30s if they can. Meanwhile, for Waukon, they are 3-2, 2-1, a group of teams, 2-1 on the big school side of the conference. They handled New Hampton the last ball game, 53-33, and they're led in scoring by their senior, Ellie Wilkins.
Yeah, Wilkins averaging about 12 points, shoots the ball well from the free throw line, put 4 steals in with that. Then you've got some juniors filling in. Blythe Bucknell, 8.5 points, 6 rebounds. She shoots free throws well. Bria Stewart, another junior, 7 points, 5.5 rebounds. And then Kaylin Regan, another junior, shooting about 7 points, 5 rebounds. So you've got a core group of juniors there that are all giving you good points, good rebounds, solid minutes on the court.
And again, they beat New Hampton 53-33. On the big school side, they beat Southwind, lost to MFL Marmac, and beat New Hampton. But then Southwind beat MFL Marmac, so that has created an interesting setup in the Upper Iowa Conference. Keys in the ball game, we mentioned for North Fayette Valley, you have to handle the basketball.
Take care of the ball, find some scoring. You got to defend without fouling. And I'd say for the other side, for the Waukon Indians, they need to shoot well, defend that post play a little bit. You got a couple of big posts for North Fayette Valley, but then you got to pressure the ball full court.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now,
and
so
welcome to
Waukon,
Waukon High
again,
School.
they're more of a half-court team as well, but we're ready
Upper
for the starting
Iowa Conference
lineups. At the
varsity
score
matchup
table, he's
between
already started.
visiting
Brian
North Fayette
Hilseback.
Valley Tiger Hawks and our own Waukon Indians. Tiger Hawks are coached by Mr. Jared Tilleris, assisted by Jade Cleve. The Indians are coached by Mr. John O'Neill, assisted by Quinn Brennan and Bob Wasson. Before tonight's starting lineups, we ask that you please rise, remove your headgear.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the starting lineups right after this.
NEAT is connecting more and more homes and businesses to reliable, fast broadband internet in Northeast Iowa. NEAT's fiber optic network has expanded and is now offering speeds up to 1 gig in and around Monona, Luena, St. Olaf, Farmersburg, Postville, and surrounding rural areas. NEAT Fiber provides high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light. For more information on how to upgrade your speed and services, visit NEITEL.com or call today 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, Waukon. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
Tiger Hawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Gothenburg and Decatur, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and by Nix Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. Welcome back here to Waukon. Let's go back courtside once again and continue now with the starting lineups.
As always, thank you. And now, on to our starting lineups in respective order. First off, for the Tiger Hawks, number 1, Clara Bilden. Number 2, Peyton McElry. Number 4, Maddie Lofsgaard. Number 5, Ruby Gardner. And number 22, Cassie Tilleris. And now on to your Indians. Leading off, number 2, Kaylin Reagan. At guard, number 3, Elle Wilkins. At forward tonight for the Indians, number 10, Bria Stewart. At another forward spot, number 12, Willa Trundle. And at the center spot tonight for the Indians, number 15, Blythe Bucknell. Our officials tonight, as contracted by the Upper Iowa Conference, include Mr. Chad Ingalls, Mr. Robert Kober, and Mr. Jordan Yesick. Let's give these three gentlemen a big round of applause for allowing tonight's contest to happen. We ask that you all please partner with North Fayette Valley and Waukon players and coaches in supporting positive sportsmanship throughout tonight's contest, as this is an extension of the classroom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for varsity girls basketball.
Thank you very much there. Great job, Brian Hilsebeck, who, by the way, was refereeing the JV game when we got here tonight.
Wearing a lot of hats tonight.
So we're running a little bit late tonight for this game. You may have noticed for North Fayette Valley that Lexi McGowan not in the starting lineup for this ball game tonight. I know she was at shoot-around early today, so this is a late scratch, at least starting out here in this game tonight.
Yeah, and I don't see her sitting on the bench, so I don't know if she's just not feeling well or maybe that is her sitting there. She's there in street clothes, so not available tonight.
And again, we'll talk with Coach Tilleris at halftime of the boys' game to find out more. Lofsgaard jumping up for North Fayette Valley, and it is for Waukon jumping it up there, Trundle. And the tip is won by Waukon. Right away, they go down into the lane. Right side, Blythe Bucknell with a post-up shot from the right side. It is 2-0, and on the inbounds, North Fayette Valley quickly turns it away. So the Indians with it back offensively. Reagan has it on top. The Indians home white bottoms and tops. They have the orange stripe there. They go in the lane. Nice post-up move there. Driving left side in the lane is Trundle again. And she's able to go left side. Has the length at 5'11". And it's 4-0 as they run a 1-2-2. Waukon has the black Waukon across the front of their jerseys. Tigerhawks wearing their away blue uniforms, and they have, of course, the Carolina trim blue, and also there, as well as Tigerhawks across the front. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley didn't get the ball near half court and just picked up a 10-second violation.
Yeah, 2 possessions and 2 turnovers in the backcourt.
So they'll take it out, Waukon will, in front of their bench. And it will be, once again, Reagan to get it inbound. She has to go to the backcourt to Wilkins. So we've played 1 minute. Waukon, a quick start at leading 4-0. And they'll work things now offensively on the left side. Tigerhawks playing girl to girl, and Waukon throws it away. Trying to go left side was Wilkins. Looking along the left corner, overshot it out of bounds, and the ball goes back to the Tigerhawks.
Waukon's going to stay in this 1-2-2. They're going to put a lot of pressure on the ball handlers.
And this is a case that North Fayette Valley has 5 girls in the back of the court and the backcourt area, but they get it ahead offensively. Right away, going into the lane, Lofsgaard covered, and she'll work it back out on top to McElry, who drives left side. It's actually Gardner who lost the ball. Picked up by Waukon, driving is Wilkins. Her left-handed layup. Good job getting back defensively there. McElry to at least get a hand on it, but she comes down out of bounds. And Waukon will take it off the left side of the basket.
Yeah, good hustle getting back on defense, able to prevent the basket, but didn't keep the possession.
And inbounds, it will be on top to Reagan. Reagan on the left wing. Again, the Tigerhawks girl-to-girl defense. Reagan at the free throw line, swings it right side to Stewart. Stewart back out on top, and there's a size advantage for Waukon down low, so you expect them to continue to look into the lane, and they do. At the elbow, jump shot offered there by Trundle. Banks it long. It is no good off to the right. Rebound pulled down there by Lofsgaard, and back into the offensive end is North Fayette Valley. Quickly, McElry drives baseline, too far underneath the baseline, misses the shot. It actually goes under the board off the right side where Tilleris picks up the loose ball, try to put it in from the right side, but left it short, but draws contact. And Tilleris will go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, the senior Cassie Tilleris averages about 5 points, 5.5 rebounds, but she's going to go to the free throw line here to try to earn these 2.
And to North Fayette Valley, we talked about their struggles from the line as well. They are short on the free throw there, but free throw-wise this year, only about 47%. And again, we mentioned they're only shooting 28% from the field, 8.8% from the three-point line. So these are points that they've just got to learn to take care of.
Got to learn to get these points. These are freebies.
Tilleris short on the first one. Second one, short, but hits the front of the rim, rolls to the back, and it is good. And the Tigerhawks are on the board. This will allow them to set up full court pressure, and Waukon throws it away on the inbounds. They try to work it near side, but good pressure by North Fayette Valley. They come out girl-to-girl defense.
Yeah, it looks like full court girl-to-girl defense, and got the turnover right away, so they get it again under their own hoop.
Off the left side, it will be McElry to take it inbounds. McElry back out on top to Bilden, Clara Bilden, a junior, 5'8 junior. Try to work it in the corner, and there is a foul by Waukon on the reach-in in the far corner.
Yeah, they got the ball to Lofsgaard out there on that wing, and I expect to see her dropping down into the post. She can kind of do a little of both, little wing, little post.
And substitution for Waukon into the game is number 11, Nora Davis. She is a junior, and checking out for them is going to be Stewart. Left side, rolling to the basket, Tilleris double teamed, and actually ends up sliding out of bounds, knocked to the floor, trying to get the ball through that double team down low. The Tigerhawks turn it over, and both these teams effective mightily by turnovers here in the first minute 45.
Well, we talked about North Fayette Valley for sure, but that's 4 already on them in this young first quarter.
Trundle stops the dribble, left side. The ball actually knocked off the official's head, but he's in bounds, and North Fayette Valley forces a turnover. Lofsgaard in the lane, drives in, floats up the shot, facing the basket from 8 feet away. Shot is long, it is no good. And Wilkins gets the rebound for Waukon. Meanwhile, in the offensive end, we've got a collision. Tilleris, who was just on the court moments ago on the floor, on the other end, ends up colliding with Bucknell. And it is going to be a foul called on Tilleris as they got back defensively. And both girls A-OK as Waukon takes it out on the sideline.
Both okay, but that's going to be the first team foul there against the Tigerhawks.
Bucknell out of the ball game for Waukon. Sophia Palmer, a 5'7" sophomore, checks in. Backcourt area to Wilkins. Wilkins drives baseline all the way from left to right and actually ends up going out of bounds. Some contact there, but just lost control out of bounds. And wow, both these teams struggling early handling the basketball.
Yeah, that's 4 turnovers now for Waukon, so both teams exchanging turnovers.
And backcourt area to Bilden. Bilden has the ball knocked away. It's taken away by Waukon, but missing the shot left side is Reagan. Went up with the left-handed shot there, and it is no good. North Fayette Valley, the rebound. McElry back in the offensive end, trying to throw it ahead up the sideline, trying to lead the break here with Bilden ahead of the pack. And it is another turnover by the Tigerhawks.
Well, we talked about, both these teams got to take care of the basketball, value those possessions, but both of them struggling to hold on to that ball right now, just throwing passes where they aren't.
Palmer and Reagan check out for Waukon, so Bucknell out for just a couple of seconds, comes back into the ball game, as does Stewart. So left side in the offensive end, beating the pressure is Waukon. They go left side on the wing to Davis. And again, the Tigerhawks watch the matchup down low as Tilleris guarding Bucknell there. And also, of course, Lofsgaard guarding Trundle. You've got the couple of athletic players matching up there.
Very athletic players down there.
Wilkins, left side, drives baseline, takes the shot. Shot is long, but the weak side rebound by Stewart. She aired it out from left to right. And the Indians hang on to it. They throw it over top. They get it to Trundle on the right block inside, and she's able to lay it up and in. Nice entry pass by the Indians. Backcourt area again with Lofsgaard, helps bring it across the timeline, and they beat the pressure with Gardner in the offensive end. Waukon, by the way, dropping back into a 2-3 zone defensively. And the ball knocked away. Soft with the ball was Lofsgaard, and here is Waukon back into the offensive end. Trundle, top of the key, after the steal, picked up there by, once again, number 12 in Davis, actually, number 11 got the steal. And immediately handed it to number 12 in Trundle. So left side, Wilkins, cut off in the lane, goes to Bucknell. Middle of the lane, goes to the right side, lays it up and in. Strong move by Bucknell, and it's 8-1, the early lead for Waukon.
Yeah, smooth move by the big girl in there, Bucknell, able to finish strong.
And back offensively, North Fayette Valley. They beat the pressure, driving in left side, but banking the shot long is Katie Batterson, who just came into the game. And the rebound pulled down by Waukon. It is one and done. Meanwhile, left side in the corner. Stewart with it, and she'll bring it back out on top here and work things now with Wilkins.
Yeah, North Fayette Valley matching up girl to girl here and just trying to play good position defense.
Halfway through the quarter, driving in the lane and stumbling and losing possession of the ball is Wilkins, and she traveled with the basketball. Got into the lane, that was the good news, but just took it too far.
Yeah, got a little deep in the lane there, had nowhere to go with it, kind of goes down with it. So turnover is going to give it back to North Fayette Valley, and Waukon still in their 1-2-2.
Yeah, Trundle and Davis out. Back into the game is Reagan along with Palmer. So they substitute basically every stop. Meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, Hannah Schrader into the game and driving left side after a turnover. Wilkins misses the driving shot. Left side, the jump shot 12 feet away on the left baseline area. Towards that is Kaylin Reagan. It is good. It is 10-1, and now North Fayette Valley takes a timeout. Down by 9, 3:43 left in the opening quarter. Let's take this break.
Neat is connecting more.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Well, for North Fayette Valley, this has been the situation for them, struggling with the turnovers in this ball game. Waukon has forced some turnovers here. They've turned the ball over too much themselves, but the difference is they've taken advantage.
Yeah, they've been able to capitalize on the turnovers, but they've turned it over 5 times. North Fayette Valley 8 times already.
So Hannah Schrader just checked in before that last stoppage of play, and on the inbound, she got it double-teamed immediately and ends up shuffling her feet for another turnover. So the Indians will force another turnover and get the ball off the right side of their basket. And off the right side, it will be, once again, Wilkins taking it inbounds. Tillerus, by the way, came back into the game as well. They get it in the lane to Palmer. Palmer back out on top to Stewart. Stewart left side, middle of the lane to Bucknell. Pulls it back out on top now to Reagan. Reagan drives in, swoops in from the left side, up and in. A great start for the Indians, 12-11 with 3.5 left here in the opening act.
Yeah, and the Indians are swarming to the ball, so North Fayette Valley has to find that open girl down court.
And top of the key for North Fayette Valley, launching the three is Amelia Schaefer, a sophomore who just came in. It is well short. Waukon got the rebound as we approach the 3-minute mark.
Yeah, just a little short on that three-pointer. Rush it just a little bit, but North Fayette Valley able to get back on defense.
In the lane, good post-up position. It is Bucknell, but she's short on the shot. She got caught too far underneath the basket. The rebound knocked away by Stewart underneath. It'll go back to North Fayette Valley. And these teams are just, it's a turnstile at the scores table right now.
It is, and if we miss someone, we apologize, but there's subs every stoppage of play.
Yeah, so checking out of the game is Tillerus. And also checking out for them as well as Bilden. Meanwhile, McElry across the timeline into the offensive end. And now McElry walks into a double team and is fouled on the reach in. So we'll just basically try to keep track of players as they're on the court.
Trundle came back in for the Indians on that last stoppage of play, and number 11, I believe, Davis.
And right side in the corner for three. The shot launched there by Batterson. It is no good, but the long rebound kicks out on top, and it goes to North Fayette Valley with Schaefer. Schaefer in the left side. They try to work it back out on top. It's deflected into the backcourt. Lofsgaard able to go get it. Now back right side against this 2-3 zone. They travel with the basketball. Batterson had it on the right side, and again, just an unforced turnover there.
Yeah, just shuffled her feet. Didn't know where she wanted to go with the ball, changed her mind, shuffled both feet, and then went to pass it. So she's just got to keep that pivot foot down.
And again, this is a team that doesn't want to play sped up. They want to certainly keep things slow. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley gets back on defense. Driving in is Davis, who tries to flip it up. There's contact as her and Schrader end up on the floor, but Schrader gets straight up defense. Offensive player initiated that contact. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Tiger Hawks. Waukon takes it off the right side of their basket.
I know Davis was hoping for a call there, but not going to get anything good straight up D.
And inbounds, they get it to, again, Schaefer has that ball go in and out of her hands. Palmer, actually. Loose ball picked up there, but North Fayette Valley tries to throw it ahead, and they turn it over again. So back left side on the left wing. Davis for three. Grazes the front of the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down there off the left side by Wilkins. She misses the putback shot. It goes out of bounds in the corner. A couple of good open looks for the Indians, but nothing doing.
Yeah, not able to knock those down. Davis had plenty of time there, not able to hit the three.
And again, we'll see substitutions for Waukon.
Bucknell and Stewart in.
And again, checking out of the ball game for them is going to be
Reagan.
Palmer as well as Reagan. So inbounds in the corner, Schaefer. Schaefer tries to go to Batterson. The ball knocked away, but picked back up there by McElry. McElry back to Schaefer. They've got to hurry, and there's a 10-second violation. That is the second 10-second violation they have had in this quarter.
Well, and if you want to look at things that you're doing well, Waukon can hang their hat on. This full court defense is giving North Fayette Valley fits. They're struggling with it.
And on the sideline area, near side actually, taking it out of bounds, will be Stewart. Stewart goes back over to Wilkins, so they'll get into their offense. Again, the Tiger Hawks have played nothing but girl-to-girl defense here. The half-court defense has been good. The problem has been giving up transition baskets. Meanwhile, they go right side to Trundle. Trundle spins, uses a jump shot there, spinning to her left, took it over the right shoulder, shot no good, and the ball lost out of bounds by the Indians, and it'll go there to the Tiger Hawks. So for North Fayette Valley, it is important to be patient against this pressure defense, and this is what Coach Tillerson talked about there. We're going to learn on the fly here, and here's a steal on the inbounds. Trundle drives in, the layup, it is up, it is in, fouled, count the basket. Waukon stole the inbounds pass there and ends up with a layup. There's some contact, but they played through it, and it's a 13-point lead for the Indians.
Well, and I think Coach Tillerson is frustrated because the contact, okay, no call, same kind of contact on the shot, but that gets the whistle.
And the free throw there by Trundle, it is no good, and everybody stops like it's supposed to be two free throws.
It's a one.
But it's a one free throw opportunity, and Lofsgaard gets the rebound as everybody realizes that now. Lofsgaard back out on top to Wilkins. Again, Wilkins on the right side goes top of the key now here. And with the three, it is McElry. The shot is long. Missed it from the top of the key. Good look, though. And Trundle gets the rebound. Indians back into the offensive end. Left side, it is Bucknell. Post-up position, no good, but fouled by Schrader. Schrader reached over top that time, swatted the arm down. There's the foul. Palmer to the free throw line for two. on a well-run sideline break by the Indians.
Yeah, good sideline break there, able to find Bucknell in the post, a little deep, so she kind of had to step away, but Schrader came over the top there, so Bucknell's going to get a couple of free throws.
Free throw, it is good, 15-1. North Fayette Valley here trailing. As checking out of the game is Wilkins checking out, and back into the game for them is Davis. Also, Reagan has checked back into the ball game as well, and they've got another substitute ready to come in. At the free throw line, once again, there is Bucknell. Banks it in, taking it any way you can get it. Bucknell will check out. Palmer checks back into the game for Waukon, and part of this for Waukon is because they're playing full court defense. They're just going to throw bodies at you.
They are. They're going to throw fresh legs at you as much as they can.
And right side Schrader on the sideline in front of the North Fayette Valley bench. Loses the ball out of bounds, an errant pass. And yet another turnover for North Fayette Valley. Far more turnovers than shots in this first quarter.
Absolutely. They're winning that for sure.
They work it into the backcourt to Reagan. Indians again, a minute to go in our first quarter. Left side to Trundle. Trundle now on the wing. Goes in the lane. Davis, turnaround post-up shot. Leaves it short. It's no good. And Schrader gets the rebound underneath. So back into the offensive end is North Fayette Valley. Right side, they work into Bilden. Bilden, right side to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard for three, just off the top of the key. Got it. First field goal for the Tigers. And back within 16-4, the Tiger Hawks are.
Yeah, Tiger Hawks finally got a bucket there and able to put their defense on.
And now they call a foul, and this is on Waukon because, again, the made basket allowed North Fayette Valley to set up pressure.
Yeah, they set up pressure, and on that tipped ball, said they got a piece of the arm, so this is going to go as a turnover against the Indians. Give it back to the Tiger Hawks under their own hoop.
Trundle extended the arm trying to track down the loose ball. So that's her first foul, fourth on Waukon. Left side, inbounds, North Fayette Valley to Gardner, who just came back in. They go underneath the basket. They get it to McElry, who just took it out of bounds, stepped along the baseline, banks it in from the left side, and the Tiger Hawks here back within 10.
Yeah, some positives for the Tiger Hawks.
And Trundle in the backcourt is fouled by Lofsgaard, who was trying to use that sideline as a defender, but Trundle got away on the near side. And it will be North Fayette Valley here, their fourth foul. 30 seconds to go here in our quarter.
Yeah, for the most part, played pretty clean. Hopefully we're not going to get into the bonus here, but fourth foul there for the Tiger Hawks.
And backcourt area to Reagan. Waukon can work for one if they choose, but I think they'll take their first good look. And in the lane, they get it to Trundle, and that's a good look. Just off the left block, but she missed it. Went up with the left hand too strong. Lofsgaard got the rebound, tied up. There's another player or two in there for Waukon, but it'll go to North Fayette Valley with 18.7 seconds left as the possession arrow is in their way.
Yeah, they're going to maintain possession here, and Bucknell's going to check in. Trundle's going to check out.
Yeah, only one substitution that time. And again, 18.7 seconds to go here in our first quarter. So after being down by 15, Tiger Hawks have clawed their way back within 10. And this time they beat the pressure. Lofsgaard ahead of the pack. They've got numbers. Lofsgaard drives in, takes a tough off-balance 8-foot runner that is no good. Rebound picked up there by Bucknell. We're inside 10 seconds left in the quarter. And Waukon back out on top with Reagan. Reagan stops at the free throw line to Bucknell. Bucknell, deep three about 22 feet away. It is well short. And the opening quarter comes to an end. Indians lead by 10 at the end of one, 16-6. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Tiger Hawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Rockwire Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gears, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. So we played one quarter, certainly a good start for Waukon, leading by a score of 16-6 here. What do we have shooting-wise in the first quarter?
The Indians are 7 of 20, 0 of 2 behind the arc, but 7 of 18 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. They've got 7 turnovers. For the Tiger Hawks, they are 2 of 9, 1 of 4 behind the arc, 1 of 2 at the free throw line, and 14 turnovers in that first quarter.
And obviously that's the difference in the first quarter. Twice as many shots plus for Waukon. So the Indians with the basketball to start the second quarter. Stewart along with Trundle out there, Bucknell. They also have out there Wilkins and Reagan. So left side driving in a strong move. Left side driving in is Reagan. The shot no good, but contacted on the way in. She's able to slide through on the left side. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, 2 for 3 in the first quarter were the Indians at the free throw line. So if they can get there, they've been knocking those shots down. North Fayette Valley wants to get to the free throw line, but they got to knock him down too.
Tilleris, Lofsgaard, along with Bilden. Also in the game as well is Gardner. And the other guard out there as well will be McElry. So there is your 5 for North Fayette Valley. At the free throw line once again here is Reagan, who missed the first. Left-handed free throw on its way. That one good. 1 of 2 they'll take. And back to an 11-point lead as Waukon continues to lead by double digits. Gardner stops her dribble in the backcourt and is immediately surrounded by 3 Indians, but a reach-in foul committed by Waukon.
Yeah, just they had great position there with 3 girls, locked that down, but then they just grabbed an arm. They just need to play that straight up.
We have our first score of the night. Edco leads North Lynn at the half, 31-25. Meanwhile, Reagan checks out. Into the game for Waukon is Davis. Inbounds to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard ahead to Tilleris. They've got Gardner ahead of the pack, but it's intercepted. Getting back defensively was Bucknell to steal it away. And again, in the offensive end, losing the basketball along the corner is Davis, who tiptoes along the far corner, somehow able to save it back to Wilkins, and Waukon maintains possession. Again, the Tiger Hawks continue girl to girl. Stopping her dribble on top is Davis. Davis back over here to Wilkins, who will move it to center court circle and reset the offense now. Right side in the lane. Davis goes down low. Right block. Post-up shot there by Stewart. Banked it well long. Grazed the backboard there from right to left. And the Tiger Hawks get the rebound. Quickly back into the offensive end. But again, Waukon gets back defensively. And they'll work it right side here now. North Fayette Valley will. So in the corner, deep corner, right side, that's Gardner for 3. That shot is short, but the rebound kept alive by Lofsgaard. Saves it over to Gardner. She moves over to the top of the key, launches the 3. Shot no good, left that one short. Long shot leads to a long rebound, and here's Waukon with a running opportunity, but a good job by the Tiger Hawks getting back. As Wilkins tried to bounce it across the lane, right side to Stewart, but off the leg of a Tiger Hawk, Waukon does maintain possession.
Yeah, good job getting back by the Tiger Hawks, but Waukon's going to reset here, take it off on the right side of their own hoop.
And it will be Wilkins taking it out of bounds off the right side. Back into Davis. Davis at the free throw line drives in. The ball stripped out of there. It's a steal, just taken away there by Bilden. Bilden leaves the break, drives in, little runner, no good. And then losing the ball off the left side was Gardner, and it goes out of bounds. Bilden had the right idea, but give the Indians some prop there. Wilkins got back defensively to disrupt things.
She did. Disrupted it. Little contact there. Not enough to get the foul, but ball's going to trickle out of bounds.
And back over left side. Inbounds, they get it to, once again, Batterson. Batterson goes up ahead to, once again, Trundle in the offensive end. Right back over to Wilkins. Her shot no good, but again, she was able to drive in right side ahead of the defender. North Fayette Valley recovers, and the foul is called on the Tiger Hawks over there late. Wilkins to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, they're going to say that was on the shot, so Wilkins is going to get a couple of free throws. Both of these teams need to make more shots because when they make basket, they're able to get into their full court defense, and it has been causing disruption on both ends of the court.
All right, so the free throw is off the back of the rim. She'll get another opportunity. We'll update you on games tonight, a number of games. The MFL Marmac ball game against tonight New Hampton, that's a case there of they're just getting started. They not only had a quad tonight, but they had a dance routine in between the games.
Oh, my goodness.
Second free throw on its way. It is good, 18-6. Thankfully, that was not on our schedule tonight. Backcourt area, Trundle. Don't get me wrong, I should say it is actually Schaefer. Schaefer ahead in the offensive end to Tilleris. Tilleris drives in. The shot, driving shot, no good. Bucknell, a good straight-up defense. She's able to get the rebound for the Indians.
Good look.
And in the lane to Trundle. Her shot from the left block. Left it short. Rebound pulled down there by Waukon. Bucknell has it knocked away out of bounds, but the Indians keep possession, and they'll take it off the right side of the basket.
Well, they probably had full JV games. We had 2 quarters of JV girls, 4 quarters of JV boys.
And then for some reason, they played 8-minute quarters in the boys' JV game tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing there, but they were long quarters.
And nobody seems to know why they did. Wilkins on the inbounds, and they get it back out on top to Davis. So the Indians work it on the right side of the basket. And back out on top here now to Wilkins. So Wilkins pulls things back. Again, the Indians, they want to be a half-court team. use their sides if they can get a pick down low. Driving left side, here's a foul committed by North Fayette Valley. Schaefer riding the hip of Davis, and that'll be the second whistle against the the third against the Tiger Hawks. North Fayette Valley has Waukon has just committed one. That's the first foul, by the way, on Schaefer.
Yeah, first foul on Schaefer, but that's the third of this quarter by the Tiger Hawks.
And Waukon works it back out on top to Stewart. Stewart goes in the lane, good post-up position there. That shot offered by Palmer, but again played Annie over, missed it from left to right. Weak rebound side by Bucknell, goes baseline, jump shot by Wilkins, 15-footer, hits it from the right side, and it's 20-6. And again, they just keep possessions alive. And now North Fayette Valley turns the ball over as getting sped up there with Schaefer. And you see Coach Tiller is giving the settle down sign.
Yeah, just slow down, read the defense, another substitution. It looks like Bucknell's going to check out and Trundle back in the ball.
Our substitutions have quieted down a little bit here in the second quarter. Inbounds, they get it. Left side, the shot by Palmer. It is partially blocked. Good interior defense by the Tiger Hawks, but it goes out of bounds, stays down here. Hannah Schrader, by the way, into the game for North Fayette Valley for the Tiger Hawks.
Now, Wilkins is a left-handed shooter. Reagan's a left-handed shooter. They've got some up here.
And North Fayette Valley's got a left-handed shooter as well. So driving in right side is Trundle. Little driving right-handed layup, no good. Loses the ball. She's actually bumped to the floor as she was run into there by Schaefer. I believe it is Bilden, the other left-hander there, who took the three in the corner?
I think so. Yeah, I think Bilden's a left-hander. So, yeah, got a number of left-handers out there. Just odd to have that many on the court at one time.
Absolutely. So a substitution making her first appearance is Marissa Shulo, a 5'6" sophomore. Shulo into the game, and checking out is Stewart. I believe we got that name right? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Inbounds, rolling to the left side of the basket is Trundle, but the shot blocked by Schrader. Rebound pulled down there by North Fayette Valley. Quickly back into the offensive end, Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard, right side to McElry. McElry works it on over here now on top to Schaefer. Schaefer back left side. Lofsgaard, left wing, fires up the three, banks it well long, air banked it. And the rebound pulled down there by Davis for Waukon. We've played 3 minutes of our second quarter. Davis back into the offensive end. Backdoor trying to throw the ball on a back cut to, once again, Wilkins, but it's deflected by North Fayette Valley. Good fronting defense there by the Tiger Hawks. And I believe forcing the turnover that time was Batterson. So Batterson, right wing, goes in the lane to Schrader. Schrader on the right block loses it. Her first touch really in the lane. She's able to save it back out on top. And with it again is Lofsgaard, who takes a tough bank shot from the elbow. And that shot there knocked away. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Trundle. She is fouled. The foul by Tilleris. And that is the fifth foul on North Fayette Valley. 3.5 minutes into our second quarter. The Indians will be shooting free throws the rest of the half.
Yeah, last 4.5 minutes, we're going to be shooting some free throws. And that's Tilleris' second foul here in this first half.
All right, we have another score in the second quarter. Keyhigh leads Clayton Ridge 34-3 in the second quarter of that ballgame. A Keyhigh team that's ranked.
Ranked Keyhigh team and a Clayton Ridge team who's got some youth.
And the free throw, it is no good. Some of the small school teams in the conference can play with anybody in the big school side, and in some fact may be a little better. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see with the divisions. They still get to meet each other, but Keyhigh's got some talent coming back.
Turkey Valley already beat Keyhigh as Lofsgaard and Tilleris check out. The first free throw, by the way, was no good. Second free throw, wave it off. Waukon stepped over the line, and they come up empty on that trip. By the way, checking out was Bucknell for Waukon, and back into the game for them very quickly is Wilkins. So here in the backcourt, Schrader able to oversee things, gets it to Schaefer. Schaefer right side, nice job by, again, North Fayette Valley running the break, but as they get back defensively there, Waukon able to plug up the passing lane, deflected out of bounds to avoid a fast break opportunity.
Yeah, number 11, Addie Thompson checked in on that timeout or that free throw for the Tiger Hawks as well.
Left side, they bring it to the elbow area. Now left wing, three from the left side, launched by McElry, aired it out long, but the weak side rebound tracked down on the far corner by Schaefer. Brings it back over left side to McElry, and now we've got a reach-in foul by Waukon, and that is on Shulo. Just the second whistle against the Indians, who raced out to a 16-1 lead with 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter, and it's been pretty much at a standstill in the 7.5 minutes from there.
We have really come to a standstill.
And again, North Fayette Valley tried to go right side the ball, knocked out of bounds by Waukon into the Indians bench. So Waukon again 2-1 in the conference on the big school side, and North Fayette Valley still looking for their first win. Top of the key with Schaefer in the lane to, again, Schrader, who steps back and bumps into a Waukon defender and hits the shot as it laid flat on the rim and rolled through. So scores really the first touch in the lane, and they're back within a dozen.
Yeah, and didn't set up any full court defense that time. Hustled back, got in the half court.
And on top, Wilkins with the basketball. And again, North Fayette Valley is now in a zone, by the way, and Waukon throws it away. It's intercepted by the Tigerhawks. The ball intercepted by McElry, and as she races it in the offensive end, the Indians knock it away from behind, and they get it back. Top of the key, Davis, absolutely wide open for three. Got it from the top of the key. Indians go up by 15 again at 23-8. Backcourt area. Again, North Fayette Valley throws it over top of the pressure and bumped as she comes into the offensive end. The far sideline is McElry. Foul by the Indians is foul number 3.
Three, and that's the second foul on Wilkins. Substitutions freely again.
Yep, and checking out of the ball game, Shulo. Also checking out Palmer back in there. Bucknell, and also Stewart comes back in. Far corner area now. Tigerhawks in the corner there with Batterson. Batterson left side, launching the three is Schaefer. Shot is short from just off the top of the key. Rebound pulled down by Waukon. 3 minutes left in the half. The Indians back offensively and working it back out on top. North Fayette Valley, by the way, playing what looks like
it's like a 1-2-2 half-court zone here.
Up and over right side. They got set up. Stewart on the right baseline. Steps over towards the right wing. Launches the jump shot. It's 2. She was inside the line. But this is the biggest lead of the night for Waukon at 25-8.
Yeah, continuing with the full court pressure. This time Tigerhawks able to break the pressure.
Yeah, been a little better for North Fayette Valley handling the ball here in this second quarter. Right wing, Schaefer behind the arc. Launches a deep three. Got it from the right wing. Tigerhawks get a couple of shots from outside. Back within 25-11.
Had her feet under that time. A good-looking shot for Schaefer.
And again, it is Waukon just throwing the ball away as Wilkins tried to go left side and actually just threw it behind Davis and out of bounds. And the ball goes back to the Tigerhawks. That's an unforced turnover against the Indians.
Well, and both these teams have obviously room for growth, some things to work on, but those are the frustrating ones as a coach, those unforced errors.
And again, North Fayette Valley throws it over top. They get it into the offensive end. As back out on top, Batterson to Schaefer. Top of the key for three. Got another one. Schaefer back-to-back threes. And the Tigerhawks work their way back within 25-14.
Big shot by Schaefer there. She's feeling it right now.
And offensively, again, on top, it is Waukon. High post area. They instead work it right side and they throw it away. Trying to go from the left wing to the right wing. It is a bad idea anyway to make that pass because usually it's intercepted, but that one just sailed out of bounds.
It sailed into the crowd, into a hand of a North Fayette Valley Tigerhawk fan.
Batterson in the offensive end, quickly right side, driving underneath and going up for a reverse layup as Batterson, but she's too far underneath the basket. Loose ball in the court, picked up at the free throw line by Palmer. So Waukon into the offensive end, 90 seconds left here in the quarter. There's again another pass. This one from one baseline from the left side all the way to the right side, overthrown out of bounds, and it's not a work of art right now. Another turnover. 1:30 left in the half. Indians take a timeout. They lead 25-14.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner, supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Waukon taking a 30-second timeout. Again, our score, it is 25-14. Another score, Central leads West Central at the end of 1, 14-2. And again, we expect to give you an MFL Marmac New Hampton update as well. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley, 90 seconds left in the quarter, beat the pressure. Schaefer tried to go underneath, and that pass knocked away by Palmer. It's a steal for the Indians. Waukon, back left side, Stewart ahead of the pack, drives in from the left side, banks it up and in using the right hand. Again, the Indians now back up by 13. And across the timeline, Tigerhawks with McElry. Double team, but she's able to go back out on top. Batterson open, top of the key for three. Shot, in and out, no good. Schaefer actually getting a hand on the rebound with Schrader. Schrader is called for going over the back. So that is a foul on North Fayette Valley, and we'll go to the other end. So the Indians here will be shooting free throws down here now.
Yeah, we're going to walk the length of the court, and that's what happens when you get in that bonus so early is you shoot a lot of free throws. So looks like Bucknell, right? Isn't Bucknell the one that's going to shoot the free throw?
I think it's Stewart they're going to give it to.
Stewart, okay.
And again, Stewart's 5 of 9 free throw shooting this year. Bucknell 11 of 18, so it's a wash either way.
Yeah, either one of them would be a good free throw shooter right here.
And as a team, Waukon at least over the 50% mark at 56.3%. Free throw pops in and out. It is no good. So they'll get another opportunity. Meanwhile, Schrader checks out, as does as well Thompson. Meanwhile, Lofsgaard back into the game, and also in there is number 14. That's Isla Steins, a 5'9 freshman, her first appearance. Free throw there. It is good. 1 of 2, and Waukon doubling up North Fayette Valley right now. Schaefer in the backcourt, right side to McElry, and they're across the timeline trying to go in the lane. They get it down low in the lane to Steins, and they have to go back out on top. Schaefer, top of the key for 3. Grazes the side of the rim, no good. Lofsgaard tried to save it out of bounds, but as she jumped for it along the baseline, foot was on the line. Good hustle, but the ball goes back to the Indians.
Yeah, and looks like they're going to set up in their full court defense here, try to force a turnover.
Backcourt area, Trundle. Trundle throws the ball away, but going back and helping things out is going to be Bucknell, but they lose it out of bounds as Bucknell, along with Wilkins, trying to grab possession of it there, and it kicked off.
Yeah, Bucknell hustled back into the backcourt to get it, tried to throw it quickly to Wilkins, but right off of her shins, goes flying up into the crowd.
And Schaefer with the back on offense, 40 seconds left in the half. Patterson, right wing, and looking into the lane, goes back out on top there. Works it left side. That's Schaefer for 3. There's a foul, though, and this is an offensive foul away from the play. Schaefer got a good look, by the way.
She did.
But Lofsgaard commits an offensive foul away from the ball underneath.
And she was doing a really good job of trying to hold that screen, but then she started moving with the girl, trying to give more time, and that's just a moving screen, offensive player control.
And Trundle across the timeline offensively. Again, Waukon can work for one if they choose, but I think they'll take their first look. And they throw it over top, and they get a great look with Bucknell, but Bucknell throws it back to Stewart. Stewart, sliding out of bounds, slides into her teammate, Reagan, who also slides out of bounds. And the ball goes out of bounds off both. They kind of smile, and they giggle at each other, and why not?
Yeah, reset the defense here.
I love the hustle, but they come up empty. And the ball goes back to the Tigerhawks. Schaefer at center court. In the offensive end to Batterson. Batterson goes left side to Lofsgaard. Left wing, launching the 3 there is McElry. Shot no good. High rebound kicks to the left. And it's picked up by North Fayette Valley, or actually Waukon. Back offensively, they get ahead of the pack to Trundle, who catches it. The shot just short as it rolls off the rim. They pushed it. She had a look in front of the basket, but they come up empty. The Indians led by 10 at the end of 1. It's been a double-digit lead throughout. They lead 28-14 as we go to the half. First half stats, and we'll update you on games coming up on our halftime show.
This is Dr. Jessica Wilkie, along with Dr. Foey, Dr. Bruner, and our staff here at Family Dentistry Associates of Monona. We are honored to sponsor winter sports and activities for the area schools. We're here to help keep those smiles healthy by providing all areas of general dentistry for children and adults, including same-day crowns, Invisalign, dentures, and implants. We thank our patients for their loyalty for the last 40 years and welcome new patients to join our dental family. Call us at 563-539-4651.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
At Freedom Bank, we're proud to cheer on the hometown athletes who give it their all. You'll see us in the stands, on the sidelines, and throughout our communities, supporting the players, coaches, and families who make Northeast Iowa a great place to call home. Whether it's on the field or in your financial life, we're here to help you reach your goals. Visit us in Elkader, Monona, Postville, or Waukon and experience the difference of a 100% employee-owned community bank. Freedom Bank, we empower success.
Tiger Hawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Furniture Showcase and Oil Wine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. At the half, it is Waukon leading North Fayette Valley 28-14 here at the half. They raced out to a 16-1 lead, and the lead there has basically stayed between that and 10 points and 15 points. Tiger Hawks got back within 10 at the end of the first quarter, but it was 16-6 at the end of one. Waukon outscoring North Fayette Valley 12-8 in the second quarter. They lead by 14. We turn things over to Coach Hammond. Let's go through the first half stats. Let's start first off here with Waukon.
For Waukon, Blythe Bucknell's got 6 points. Willard Trundle also with 6 points. Briar Stewart with 5. Kayla Reagan with 5. 3 points for Elle Wilkins and 3 points for Nora Davis. So 28 points for the Indians. They shot 37% in the first half. 1 of 3 behind the arc. 10 of 27 otherwise. 5 of 11 from the free throw line. That's 45%. And they had 15 turnovers.
And meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, we go through their individual totals.
Amelia Schaefer with those 2 threes. So she's at 6 points. Maddie Lofsgaard with 3. Hannah Schrader with 2. Peyton McElry with 2. And 1 point for Cassie Tilleris. So 14 points for the Tiger Hawks. They shot 24%. 3 of 14 behind the arc. 3 of 11 otherwise. Only 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Did not shoot a free throw in the second quarter. And they had 20 turnovers in that first half.
And again, the second quarter was much better for North Fayette. They had 14 in the opening quarter. So you see some signs there of getting into this ball game and starting to do some of the things they're looking for.
Yeah, it was much better in the second quarter, but it's just so hard to overcome that first quarter. 14 turnovers. You only got off 9 shots, and you're losing those offensive possessions. It's frustrating when you know you struggle to score anyway. The team that only scores 29 points, you got to value those possessions as much as possible.
All right, let's update you on scores. Once again, Edco leads North Lynn going into the fourth quarter, 46-39. MFL Marmac leads New Hampton. These are all girls' scores, by the way. MFL Marmac leads New Hampton at the end of one, 15-7. Again, Keyhigh led Clayton Ridge late in the second quarter, 34-3. We'll get you an update on that game. And Central beating West Central. That was the end of the first quarter, 14-2. We expect another score coming up on that ball game as well. So again at the half, 28-14, Waukon in the lead. When we return, we'll talk about our boys game coming up a little bit later on and second half action of the girls game. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
Hey sports fans, take a time out to call Garms Financial Services for all your insurance needs. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owner Brian Bugenhag, along with his staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services, located in Elkader and now also in Monona, your trusted choice agency.
Looking for the best suppressors with seamless service? Interested in helping protect your hearing or have questions on the NFA process? Head to Stronghold Corp, your one-stop shop for premium suppressors and unbeatable expertise. Whether you're a seasoned shooter or first-time buyer, we can get the best brands and latest models to fit your needs. Enjoy hassle-free eForms electronic fingerprint processing with our state-of-the-art Cerberus live scan system. Contact us today by heading to stronghold-corp.com for more information. Stronghold Corp, where silence meets precision. Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Tiger Hawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. Clayton County Recycling in Monona. Myers Auto Service in Monona. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. And by Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. Welcome back once again to Waukon. 28-14 is our score. It is Waukon leading North Fayette Valley at the half. And again, it was a 10-point lead at the end of one. It's 14 here at the half. Let's update you on some other scores. Keyhigh leads Clayton Ridge at the start of the third quarter, 50-6. So that ball game will be moving right along in the second half. Also, Central leads West Central at the half, 26-3. The score of that ball game. We mentioned MFL Marmac leading New Hampton at the end of one, 15-7, and Edco leading North Lane in the fourth, 46-39. We'll continue to keep you up to date. Our boys game coming up a little bit later on tonight. The Waukon boys off to a good start, 2-0. They are 2-0 in the conference. North Fayette Valley boys are 1-2, 0-2 in the conference. This will be our first look at North Fayette Valley, which is an entirely different team from a season ago.
Yeah, way different. A lot of pieces that have to be replaced. And young guys trying to step up and fill those roles, but very different-looking North Fayette Valley boys team.
And they picked up a much-needed boost when they beat Spring Grove. And it's a team that's going to play into the 40s. They're going to be a half-court team, and you figure they'll get better as the season goes on. Meanwhile, for Waukon, Vaughn Stegen there is one of the best players in this conference.
Yeah, Vaughn Stegen looking at 18 points, about 4.5 rebounds. But the Indians have been able to put up 66.5 points in their, average in their first two games. So they're looking to score some points. They want maybe a little more up-tempo, and so it'll be interesting to see the will there between Waukon wanting speed and North Fayette Valley wanting to slow down.
And they, again, handled New Hampton last week. North Fayette, or I should say Waukon did, 79-47. But again, nobody's played for North Fayette Valley Saturday. And from last Friday night was the last time Waukon played because everything was canceled Tuesday night. A couple of teams got their games in last night, but several of those games still working on as far as makeup games. We do know the North Fayette Valley MFL Marmac makeup games are set for January 3rd. And that is a 4 o'clock start. Saturday afternoon. Matinee affair. Yeah. 4 o'clock. We'll be there for those makeup games. And that'll be a Chalk Talk at 3:30. Varsity game time, 4 o'clock, right here on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed as well on KCTN.com or on the KCTN YouTube channel, where you can catch all of our high school games. It is for the Tiger Hawks, their ball to start the second half. They will have McElry out there. Also out there as well is going to be Gardner, Bilden, Teleris, and also Lofsgaard. There's the five out there for the Tiger Hawks. Can they make a run in this third quarter? They go in the lane to Tilleris, the ball knocked out of bounds. Trundle getting back defensively. Trundle, Stewart, Bucknell out there, along with Wilkins and Reagan. So those are the starting five for both these teams in this ball game tonight. Off the right side of the basket, they get it inbounds to the elbow to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard back to Bilden. Bilden to Lofsgaard. And again, Waukon continues that 2-3 zone. Left side with the basketball is Gardner. Good possession here for North Fayette Valley. Shot clock's down to 10, but they don't get a shot off. Stewart stole the ball away from behind, and a turnover by the Tiger Hawks. Back over left side, Wilkins ahead of the pack. Nobody stops the ball. She slides in left side, scores the left-handed layup, and a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley just like that. 16-point lead here now for Waukon. Let's take this commercial break.
At Veterans Memorial Hospital, it truly is our family caring for your family. We are one large family with the same goal, to provide exceptional care to our patients and their families. Our staff loves to care for those in their own community and goes over and above to give compassionate care in all areas. Thank you for choosing Veterans Memorial Hospital and allowing our family to care for your family.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
A timeout taken by North Fayette Valley, and 5 in, 5 out, and a complete line change for the Tigerhawks. So not pleased with the start of the set. They turned it over the first trip down the court and then gave up an uncontested layup, not stopping the ball on the other end. So into the game is Batterson. Also in there is Schaefer, Schrader into the ball game, along with Thompson. And also in there as well is going to be number 14, and that is going to be Steins. And losing the basketball is North Fayette Valley right out of the timeout. It's picked up by Waukon with their pressure. They force a turnover. Right side, Stewart. Stewart traveled the basketball, moved the feet before moving the ball, wanted to drive in, but they turned it back over. We exchanged turnovers after that timeout.
And it's interesting, those 5 girls all had to take time to tuck in. They weren't quite ready to go yet, so we had a little stoppage of play there.
Backcourt area, and losing the basketball is North Fayette Valley. It goes off the foot on the pressure there. Batterson had the ball knocked away, and it will be a turnover, giving it back to the Indians.
Yeah, 3 quick turnovers here for the Tigerhawks. And they're going to have to play some defense here in the half court.
Wilkins will take it off the left side of the basket, and they'll try to get it in here now. And they go back out on top to Reagan. Reagan steps inside the arc, launches a 17-footer near the left wing, no good. But the rebound tracked down by Bucknell. Back out on top to Stewart, knocked away by Schaefer for the Tigerhawks, but pit back up again by Waukon. Tigerhawks continue their 1-2-2 defense. And bringing it up to the center court circle again and resetting is Wilkins. Right side to Reagan, in the corner, Stewart. Wide open, right corner, baseline for 3, popped in and out, no good. Trundle knocked the rebound out of bounds, and it actually goes back underneath the basket, but into the hands of Schrader, who tried to hand it over to Schaefer, and it goes right into the hands of Bucknell. Back to Trundle, shot no good, blocked actually by Schrader, back into the hands of Trundle. Trundle tries to save it on top, and she does there. Get the ball to Wilkins. And again, for Waukon, let's bring it on top.
It just feels like both these teams are playing in slow motion. There's just no quickness on the court right now, no zip.
Stewart, baseline 17-footer, hit the side of the backboard. Saved out of bounds, though, and the ball goes back to Waukon. Wilkins, 15-footer left side, aired it out long. And the Indians had some looks, but come up, again, empty. And again, some errant shots. Batterson back out on top. The ball knocked away by Stewart into the backcourt. Picked up. She's got a steal. Stewart able to take it the length of the court. Left-handed layup up and in. 18-point lead for Waukon at 32-14. That is their biggest lead of the night right now.
Yeah, just extending that lead and doing it with the defense, leading to open shots.
Batterson drives into trouble, and the ball is immediately tied up by Bucknell. It is a jump ball. The Indians force the turnover. Right idea by North Fayette Valley, but just too far driving on that side, right into it.
Yeah, attacking that defense and going right at it, but got a little deeper in the lane than they probably needed to. Had nowhere to go, and Bucknell just able to grab a hold of that and tie him up.
Bucknell and Stewart check out. Back into the game for them is going to be Palmer and also as well Davis. Davis has a left sideline area, back out on top to Wilkins. So this is the way both these teams want to play. They want to be patient on offense.
Yeah, they want to set their offense, run the play, look for that good opening, but got to be patient on the offensive end.
By the way, North Fayette Valley has 5 at the scorers table. Wilkins drives in left side, cut off to Davis on the left wing area, and they work it left corner now to Wilkins. Wilkins baseline, tough shot, 8 feet away, popped in and out. Had a good look, and then Trundle reaches over the back of Steins and commits the foul. So 5 in and 5 out for North Fayette Valley, as they will bring in Tilleris, Lofsgaard, also built-in into the game. McElry in there as well, and also into the game for them is Gardner, number 5. So Waukon has checked out Trundle out of the ball game, and back in for them is Bucknell. Inbounds to Tilleris. Tilleris ahead of the pack, leads it ahead to, once again, Gardner. Gardner catches it, but as she tried to regroup, as the ball was thrown over top of the defense, shuffled the feet, catching it, and turns it over.
Yeah, a little bump, that extra step.
It is a hustle turnover, but it is a turnover nonetheless. So backcourt area with Davis. Davis brings it into the offensive end now, and now running the point on top is going to be Reagan. 1-2-2, and it's extended on the wings there by North Fayette Valley. Gardner knocks the ball away, but the ball tracked down by Waukon near side. Little ragtag out there, and Bucknell gives it back over on top. And they work it to, again, Wilkins. Wilkins has the ball knocked away. Good defense there by Bilden. I'll tell you this, the shot clock's at 9, but North Fayette Valley has been pretty good defensively since going to that zone.
They have. They switched to that 1-2-2, and they've been kind of taking Waukon out of sorts a little bit. Not sure what to run against that. Had a hard time finding those gaps.
Stewart into the game. Reagan checks out for the Indians. And losing the basketball left side is Wilkins again. Turnover forced there, and Gardner has it for North Fayette Valley. Nobody stops the ball for Waukon, but her left-handed layup rolls in and out, touches every part of the rim. Tilleris gets the rebound, but then fouled on the putback. She stayed with it. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
And Tilleris had a couple of free throw attempts in the first quarter, was 1 for 2. Here's her second trip to that free throw line.
And Gardner, the right idea there. Nobody stopped the ball, and she had a great driving layup, good form and everything. Just did not go in for her.
Rolled around and rolled out.
Free throw good by Tilleris. So it's 32-15, 4.5 left in our third quarter.
That's the first point for North Fayette Valley in this half.
Yep, again, they only scored 6 in the opening quarter. Much better in the second quarter anyway, running their offense. Tilleris' second free throw grazes the bottom of the rim. It is no good. And the rebound pulled down by Bucknell for the Indians. Right side, Stewart, wide open. Right side for 3. Circled around, no good. Palmer gets the rebound. Put back, blocked by Lofsgaard. And the Indians maintain possession. Back in the lane to Bucknell. Her post-up shot. Good straight-up defense. It's no good. Stewart saves the rebound on top. And the Indians again keep possession with their length.
Yeah, second chance opportunities. They've been crashing those offensive boards.
And with it again is Wilkins. Wilkins drives in, a little hand check there. That's just the first foul on North Fayette Valley here in the third. And it will be taken on the sideline there in front of the Waukon bench. Trundle comes back in. Palmer checks out for the Indians.
Well, and you can hear Coach Tilleris wanting some ball pressure, so that's what happened that time with Bilden is a little bit of ball pressure, but you got to keep that offhand off of the girl.
Stewart takes it out of bounds, far side, and gets it into Wilkins, who straddles the center court line, but had never established possession in the front court, and now Waukon has it on offense. Back over to Stewart. Stewart, left elbow area, now to Wilkins. Wilkins in the corner. Stewart open, left corner, fires up the 3. Got it! Biggest lead of the night for Waukon at 35-15.
Yeah, she's taken a few of them out there, but finally got one to knock down.
And here is Tilleris in the lane, steps by her defender, slithers in front of the basket, leaves the shot short. Rebound saved back out on top, though, by McElry. And now Lofsgaard drives in, little runner, near the right side of the lane, leaves it short. It is no good. And again, the Indians clear the rebound. Back over, Stewart again in the corner, and now we've got a timeout taken by the Indians. 3:15 to go in the third. They're in control, 35-15. Let's take this break.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Being good at life means getting your finances in order so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of experience, New York Life Insurance Company offers insurance and financial solutions you can benefit from while you're, well, living. For trusted guidance, contact your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer with your Vision Financial Group, proudly located and serving the beautiful Guttenberg community. Call Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. Start planning today for peace of mind tomorrow. Your Vision Financial Group is not owned or operated by New York Life. Again, our score, 35-15, Waukon leading North Fayette Valley. We have our first final of the night. Edco has defeated North Lynn tonight by a final score of 58-53. I know it's not the same North Lynn team they've had in the years past, but anytime you beat North Lynn, for Edco, it's a good win. Meanwhile, in the inbounds, missing the shot is Bucknell, but she gets her own rebound. Stewart has it right side, misses a shot from the left wing. Another rebound pulled down there by Bucknell. Put back, it is no good. And the Indians keeping possessions alive this third quarter. Bucknell fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. Keyhigh leads Clayton Ridge 61-15 to start the third quarter of that ball game.
A very talented Keyhigh team with a lot of scoring back from a year ago.
They are 1-2, but only dropped from number 10 to number 12 in the rankings. So, and again, one of their losses is to Turkey Valley, who's into the top 10 at number 10. Free throw on its way by Bucknell. Made the first, misses the second, and Lofsgaard gets the rebound off the right. 21-point lead for the Indians. And here is again in the lane. They work it to Gardner try to go to Tilleris, but an errant pass. Loose ball picked up there by the Indians, and they bring it back out on top. Wilkins, left side area to Davis, right wing to Trundle. Trundle at the right elbow, fouled, and a reach-in foul by North Fayette Valley. That'll be the third whistle committed by the Tigerhawks. So again, this game is for North Fayette Valley. They have forced Waukon into a half-court game, especially this second half here, but the Indians keeping some of those possessions alive with the rebound.
Yeah, they're crashing the boards pretty good and hitting some shots, but I think much better in the half court by the Tigerhawks.
And by the way, it's only 8-1, the advantage for the Indians this third quarter so far. They led by 28-14 at the half. Inbounds back out on top to Wilkins, who backs it up to the center court circle. And the Tigerhawks, by the way, are back to girl-to-girl defense. But in the lane, Bucknell establishes position, leaves the shot short. Good straight-up defense by Tilleris, and the rebound pulled down by North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, great rebound there by Lofsgaard.
Lofsgaard tracks it down, dancing along the sideline, saves it from the sideline area to Bilden. Bilden right back out on top to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard swings it left side to McElry. McElry takes a deep three, banks it from the left wing. Taken any way you can get it. The bank stays open late on this Friday night.
Oh, geez, it looked long going, but got enough of the backboard to get that thing to fall. And like you said, points are points right now.
And again, right side, Stewart. Stewart drives baseline. Nice little ball fake. A little one-handed runner. Leaves it short. Rebound slapped out of bounds off the hands of North Fayette Valley. It'll stay down here. We have another score. MFL Marmac leads New Hampton at the half. 32-18 score of that ball game. And MFL Marmac, Waukon, Southwind, everybody else on the big school side, seems like they're all 2-1. Inbounds, right side, faking the jump shot there is Reagan, who steps inside the arc. Left-handed shot from the right wing, no good, but the rebound again pulled down by the Indians. Baseline right, takes an off-balance shot, actually taking the shot there was Stewart, banked it long. It is no good, a little bit off balance, and this time the Tigerhawks clear the rebound. North Fayette Valley driving in the lane is actually Bilden. A correction there. It's actually McElry driving in right side. One of the guards got through there, and it's 36-20 as the Tigerhawks have scored back-to-back trips and again back within 16.
Yeah, McElry with a nice drive and a finish with the right hand.
And baseline to Bucknell. Bucknell has it left baseline, is going to bring it back out on top here with Wilkins. A minute to go in our third quarter. Wilkins left side to Reagan. Reagan high post area. Stewart drives in right side. Good straight-up defense, though, by Bilden. She has to work it back out on top. Driving into the lane, getting to the left side of the basket is going to be Wilkins. Slides through, lays it off the glass. Back to an 18-point lead as the Indians answer.
That was a nice take there by Elle Wilkins, able to weave her way in and finish strong with the left hand.
Gardner on top offensively. Setting a pick is going to be Bilden, but it's a moving screen as hitting the court was Wilkins. And that'll be the fourth foul on North Fayette Valley now here.
Well, and she came to set the screen, right idea, but didn't get there quick enough. Threw out a leg to try to catch that screen, and you're going to get that call all the time.
Tilleris, and also checking out is Bilden for North Fayette Valley. Schrader back into the ball game along with Schaefer. Meanwhile, for Waukon, Wilkins has checked out there after taking that tumble. Davis comes in. Davis drives in. Little left-handed shot there. Actually from the left side. Used the right hand. Left it short. Schrader able to get the rebound. And again, North Fayette Valley can work for one if they choose. But as I say that, they lose the ball on the offensive end. And I believe we're going to have a foul called or a jump ball.
I think we've got a foul.
This is on North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, that was a lost ball there by Gardner and came across the body to try to grab that. That's going to be the fifth foul, so we're going to shoot free throws.
So the Tigerhawks, who hadn't committed a foul halfway through this quarter, have now picked up their fifth foul with 20 seconds to go here in our third quarter. So Waukon never really threatened in this game since the first quarter. Tigerhawks unable to make a big run at them at all.
And the Tigerhawks, switching up defenses, switched back to that girl-to-girl defense last time down. But I think that half-court zone and their full-court pressure, I think, will work. It's something that you can build on for Coach Tillers.
Davis's free throw, it is no good. Missed to the left side, missed the rim. She'll get another opportunity here and try to put the Indians up by 19. But again, they started this game on a 16-1 run, and that's just been where we've stayed in double digits since that point. Second free throw on its way there, and it is over the front of the rim, rolls to the back. It is good, and it's 39-20, Waukon in the lead. We've said this before, but we can say it again. Tiger Hawks have an opportunity to work for the last shot if they choose.
Yeah, they've got time. They're going to look for a good open shot.
And as I say that, right side open for three is McElroy. It was an open shot. Shot no good, but took it too early. Stewart gets the rebound. Gets it over to, once again, Reagan. Reagan to half court, races into the offensive end, does not get the shot off as she tried to bounce it over right side to Palmer. Would have been a layup, but not in time. The third quarter comes to an end. Indians in control as we go to the fourth. The score is 39-18. Once again, Waukon in the lead.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Use portable space heaters safely. The safest types have switches that turn the heater off if it's knocked over. Keep portable heaters away from papers, bedding, draperies, and other combustible materials to prevent fires, and keep them away from water to prevent electric shock. Never leave a space heater unattended or leave children alone in a room with a space heater. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Your Connecticut dealer in Post. Tiger Hawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Gothenburg and Decatur, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and by Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. 39-20 is our score as Waukon outscoring North Fayette Valley 11-6 in that third quarter. What do we have shooting-wise?
For the Indians, they were 4 of 21, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. For the Tiger Hawks, they were 2 of 6, 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
And it is again North Fayette Valley's ball to start the quarter. Driving in is Patterson. A little floater off the left side of the lane. Got it to go in from 8 feet away. They score the first trip down the court. Waukon will have out there, it's the Tiger Hawks full court pressure, Trundle, Stewart, Bucknell out there, along with Reagan and Wilkins. The shot from the left block by Trundle. It is strong, sliding on the court. Trying to get the ball was Reagan, but lost it out of bounds back to North Fayette Valley. Schrader, Tilleris, Batterson out there, Schaefer out there as well, along with Lofsgaard, I believe. Correction there, it's actually it is Gardner out there, number 5. Nope, correction, number 2, McElroy. Left side in the offensive end, McElroy. McElroy back out on top to Tilleris. Tilleris drives in, kicks it baseline to Batterson. Batterson stops on the left side, double team, but able to go in the lane to Schrader. Schrader backs her way down, but the shot hit the back of the underneath the backboard, out of bounds, slapped out of bounds off the weak side off Tilleris, and the ball goes there to the Indians.
Yeah, just trying to get the ball inside that time, and Schrader just posted up a little too low, so that's a difficult shot, but I think it's the right idea.
And again, that's the game plan for North Fayette Valley. They figure with the way they've struggled shooting, get the ball closer to the basket will certainly up our chances, in which, again, that's just knowledge. And here, cutting backdoor underneath the basket is Wilkins, led well by Buck. Now they cleared the left side. 19-point lead for the Indians. 7 minutes left in the fourth.
Just a give and go and a nice pass and a good finish.
And here's a cross-court pass intercepted by Reagan. Reagan takes it the length of the court, gets the left-handed layup to just roll over the side of the rim. 43-22 as they equal their biggest lead of the night.
And the defense continues for the Indians. Again, here's another steal for them.
As they try to work it left side, McElroy did, but intercepted. Here this time is Trundle running the court. Misses the layup, but fouled, getting back by McElroy. McElroy, the double whammy there. Turnover on one end, foul on the other.
Yeah, and the Tiger Hawks, they're turning that over right between the circles on the offensive set and not getting back on defense. And Waukon's had a couple of good open looks at the basket.
And again, Trundle to the free throw line for 2. Free throw on its way. It is no good. She'll get another opportunity. So Keyhigh has defeated Clayton Ridge tonight. 63-19 final score of that ball game. Meanwhile, checking out, we actually have a timeout. So checking out of the game for North Fayette Valley will be McElroy along with Schrader. We'll tell you who's into the game for the Tiger Hawks when we return. Timeout NFV. 43-22. Here's our score. Indians in control.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
6:33 to go in our ball game. Into the game for North Fayette Valley during that break was number 4, Maddie Lofsgaard, back into the ball game. And also coming in as well as Addie Thompson. So at the free throw line, it is Trundle, and she stepped over the line, missed the free throw anyway, and she'll get another opportunity here. Again, the only thing left to decide, final score of this ball game. But if you're the Tiger Hawks, you still want to continue to build on things, and certainly a little better as the game has went on at getting into their offense. Second free throw on its way there, and that one's off the right. It is no good. Rebound picked out of there by, once again, Lofsgaard.
I don't think it matters, but that was Trundle's third free throw because they shot one before the timeout.
And driving in right side, the shot is no good. Lofsgaard drove into the lane, missed the shot. Did she get to the line before the break?
She did. She got to the line, shot the first one. Coach Tillers took the timeout. We came back out. We shot 2 more, but she didn't make them, so it didn't really matter, but she got to shoot 3.
And the only goal in the stat column is 2. So Trundle, after getting the ball back, she's able to get it to Wilkins in the offensive end. Tiger Hawks again. They are running their girl-to-girl defense. Waukon running a 1-4 set. Gets it down low to Bucknell in the lane, but it's kicked out of bounds. Lofsgaard slides on the court to help disrupt things. So Waukon running basically 4 girls along the baseline, setting up their offense.
Yeah, setting up their offense, 4 deep there, and Wilkins running the point at the top, trying to look for some kind of different way to attack this girl-to-girl defense.
Another score at the end of 3. Central leads West Central 46-9. So here in the offensive end is going to be Waukon. And back over top post area to Wilkins. Swings it right side. Davis open. Right side for 3. Leaves it short. Had a great look that time. And Lofsgaard gets the rebound off the right side of the basket. And across the timeline is going to be North Fayette Valley. And Patterson has it right side. Waukon looking to do a little trapping out of their zone. And again, they get it to Thompson. Thompson left side to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard stops on the left, has to work it back out on top, and is able to get it to Thompson. Thompson, left baseline area, and Lofsgaard again. Now a foul committed by Waukon. Little hand check by Davis. That's the first whistle against the Indians here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's been played a little cleaner here to start this fourth quarter, kind of similar to that first half. A lot of fouls in the first quarter, not as many in the second. A lot of fouls in the third, not as many so far in the fourth.
And left side, Schaefer takes it out of bounds. And over to Lofsgaard in the wing. Baseline to Schaefer. Deep left corner. Fires up the 3. Left it short. Wasn't really set on that shot. And the rebound pulled down by the Indians. And quickly, Davis wide open. Left corner. Didn't take the shot, though. Gets them into their set. And Reagan will bring it back out on top. She'll get them into their offense as we approach the 5-minute mark in our fourth quarter. As the Indians will go to 3-1 in the big school side of the Upper Iowa Conference. They lost to MFL Marmac 50-33, but beat Southwind 29-18. Meanwhile, backdoor cut. They get it to Wilkins, but the shot blocked. Thompson there, helping out defensively, and it'll stay down with the Indians down here.
Yeah, that baseline set here for Waukon, able to find some openings there on the baseline, getting some good looks, just blocked that time. So nice job by the Tigerhawks.
Palmer in and checking out his Bucknell on the inbounds pass, rolling to the left side of the basket is Trundle, able to shake her girl off of the pick and scores the easy basket from the left side. 23-point lead for Waukon. And now this is a 1-3-1.
Yeah.
Top of the key, Batterson. She's got the left-handed shot. It is no good. Lofsgaard tried to save it out of bounds, but the problem is it goes off Tilleris. Tilleris was out of bounds too. So the ball goes back to the Indians. So the 1-3-1, and they put Trundle at the top of that.
Yeah, and that's a good choice because she's long and lanky, and if she can get aggressive out of that, she might be able to get some tips and some steals.
Trundle back out on top to Reagan. Reagan bounce pass to Palmer. Her shot blocked by Thompson. Thompson with a good recovery on the inside, and North Fayette Valley Batterson has it knocked away from behind, and it's turned over as it's picked up by Wilkins. Davis knocked the ball away, and she's into the offensive end for the Indians. We approach the 4-minute mark of our fourth quarter. Spreading the court is Waukon, and they throw the ball into the bench. I've always said this before. It's one thing to have a turnover. It's another thing to have a turnover happen in front of your bench, and then the ball ends up in the hands of your head coach.
Yeah, that ball, I know what she was looking for there on the drive, but there was nobody there except the bench, and they were ready for it. Came right to them.
Ball was kicked into the hands of Coach O'Neill. So Reagan and Trundle check out. for the Indians. And Bucknell is back into the game, and also in there as well, back is Stewart. Right side, Schaefer open, right baseline for three, left it short. Better form on that one, but the rebound pulled down by Bucknell. So North Fayette Valley, their offensive struggles continue, as into the offensive end, once again, is going to be Wilkins. Wilkins guarded on top by Schaefer, and Wilkins going to back it up, staying away to avoid that 5-second violation. Schaefer just a sophomore guard there, and you've got Wilkins, of course, a senior. So left side, again, that 1-4 set. Wilkins goes in the corner to Davis, and Davis trying to go in the lane to Palmer. There's a foul by North Fayette Valley reaching over top. That'll be the second foul on North Fayette Valley. Another score to pass along at the end of the first quarter in boys basketball. Turkey Valley leads Postville 19-9. 5 in, 5 out for North Fayette Valley. Waukon goes deeper to their bench, as into the game for them is number 21, Haley McNamara, 5'9" sophomore. Also back into the game is Shulo. She played some of the first half. She'll check in. For North Fayette Valley, into the game is McElry. Also back in there is going to be Steins. They bring back in as well Gardner, and the shot down low, it is no good. Also in there as well is Bilton, and the other player out there is number 10, and that will be Lily Klein, a 5'7" freshman, making her first appearance. Waukon came up empty at the other end. Klein got the ball just outside the lane, tried to bounce it from the lane area there down to the block, but too close, and an errant pass that goes out of bounds.
Yeah, right idea, but she was a little close, and that lane line, you got to get a better angle on that. That's a hard ball to get there.
Wilkins checks out. She'll call it a night. Number 55, Jemiah Larson, a 6'1" sophomore, into the ball game now for the Indians. So for Waukon, everybody on their bench has played tonight. Everybody that's dressed anyway. Same for North Fayette Valley. And in the offensive end, the ball is knocked away as they worked it right side. It was Palmer with the basketball and knocked away by North Fayette Valley. They actually call a foul.
Call a foul, yep. They're going to give that foul to Clara Bilden.
And that is the third foul on North Fayette Valley. 3:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Palmer takes it out in front of the Waukon bench, has to go into the backcourt. It's tipped away, and the fronting defense by Gardner. So instead of taking it just across center line, they'll move into the backcourt to take it out of bounds. Give them a little more room.
We'll reset it one more time.
Palmer now getting it to the backcourt area here with Shulo. So the subs finishing this ball game out tonight for both these teams. In the left lane, they get the ball down low to McNamara. Shot no good, but she's fouled. Nice entry pass there, as the foul committed by North Fayette Valley down low in Steins. But heading to the free throw line is McNamara, and she will have 2 free throws.
Yeah, Nora Davis on that left wing, and nice seal there by McNamara. Good entry pass over the top. Just not able to finish that, but she got a little piece of the hand.
McNamara's free throw off the back of the rim. The shot is no good. McNamara has scored this season, as she has scored, again, averaging a point in the game that she's played. Was 2 of 2 from the free throw line before that miss. Had a chance to get in the scoring column tonight. Second free throw off the back of the rim hurts the percentage, but the long rebound kicked out of there, and the Indians with Shulo will bring it back out on top. And again, they'll try to work things around now here offensively. In no rush, and why not? You're in control at 23 points. Back to McNamara. Her shot from the right block, no good. Gets her own rebound. Put back. It is blocked. McNamara saves it back in the lane to Palmer. Palmer on the court there loses the ball. It went into the hands of Larson, and it's finally Gardner coming away with it for North Fayette Valley. 2.5 left in the fourth. In the offensive end, Gardner stopped on the right baseline area. Goes to the high post. The jump shot by Klein leaves it short from the left elbow. Ball goes out of bounds. Got a good open look on that offense.
She did. She was about 10-footer, 10, 12-footer, and had a good look. Just got to get your feet under you, square up before you let go.
And it goes back to Waukon. Tigerhawks continue to press. And again, just working on this here with this group. Davis able to get it over top, and they beat the pressure. Davis in the lane to Larson. The pass over shot. Larson had established position on the right block. They want to get Larson some stats, a chance for the opportunity to score. She has not scored this season yet for the Indians, so you want to get a chance to get the sophomore into the scoring column.
Well, she had good position there, just the pass a little overshot that time.
We approach the 2-minute mark of our fourth quarter. And right wing area, McElry in the corner. Gardner deep right corner for 3. By the way, she's left-handed. Shot no good, and the rebound pulled down off the left side by Davis, just long on that shot. So Waukon back into the offensive end. Coming up at the end of this ball game, Waukon, by the way, throws it away. Davis threw it out of bounds into the end of the Waukon bench because Palmer cut towards the basket, and she thought she was staying at the wing. But coming up after this ball game, we'll have the game stats for you and the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up tonight. And again, that'll all be coming up.
Yeah, interesting matchup. I think Waukon boys have things kind of figured out. North Fayette Valley still trying to figure themselves out.
After what they lost senior-wise, it's going to take them at least this first half of the season. Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley tried to go to Steins. The ball knocked away, but she tracks it down in the corner. Gardner drives in. Little runner from the right elbow, no good, but fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 with 92 seconds left in our fourth quarter. Again, the Central girls are in control against West Central, we mentioned, 46-9. So several of these games in the Upper Iowa Conference tonight are blowouts. Free throw off the back of the rim, and another opportunity to get in the scoring column. Here is Gardner, who, by the way, is also left-handed.
We got a number of them between Waukon and North Fayette Valley. There's
We've got
a lot
4. Second free throw, it is short, it is no good. Rebound pulled down there by McNamara, who loses the ball, and then sliding on the court is Bilden. Good hustle there. And also down on the court as well as Shulo for Waukon, but they say out of bounds. It went off the Tiger Hawks, and the ball goes back to the Indians.
And Tiger Hawks continuing that 1-2-2 pressure and kind of a matchup 1-2-2.
Palmer in the backcourt, brings it across the timeline offensively, has a lane, he scores the right shot, the shot no good. Larson the rebound, put back, leaves it short. Larson again, put back, blocked that time by Klein. They got Larson a couple of good looks, but she comes up empty. North Fayette Valley runs the press well. They get it to Bilden, who scores the layup from the right. 1 minute to go, 21-point lead. The inbounds pass knocked away by Gardner, and it goes back to Waukon at the end of the North Fayette Valley bench on the far side.
Yep, and they're going to reset it here, and we've got 2 more subs coming in.
Thompson coming in. Batterson back into the game. Checking out is going to be Bilden along with McElry, and 45-24 is our score. So let's see if we can get some of these players into the scoring column. The Tiger Hawks only had 10 dressed tonight for this ball game, so correction, they're 11 dressed for this game tonight, so they have played everybody, did that in the first half. Palmer in the lane to McNamara, right block, post-up shot, leaves it short. Good straight-up defense there by Steins, and the errant rebound picked up there by Thompson. And across the timeline is North Fayette Valley. Schaefer just off the top of the key for 3. She's hit a few of them tonight. 45-27, she got it from the left side.
Yeah, she's knocked down 3 of them, so shooting well tonight outside the arc.
And here is the ball at center court. We've got a mad scramble. We've got 4 girls holding the basketball. On the floor is Shulo. Standing up was Palmer for Waukon. Meanwhile, Thompson and Batterson were both on the floor as well. And our officials got away from that twisted mass of humanity. And the ball goes back to the Indians.
Yeah, they're going to look to reset here in the half court, try to get the ball again inside one of those younger girls.
Palmer back to Shulo. The ball is knocked away, and it goes off the leg of Tiger Hawk, knocked out of bounds by the Tiger Hawks. 29 seconds to go in our fourth quarter. And near side, it will be Palmer. Well, North Fayette Valley girls, remember, these kids, some of them played 2 quarters of JV tonight.
They did. They played a little bit of JV, so they're going to get some more time here at the varsity level.
Palmer left side. They're looking to go into the lane. And Shulo has it on top. Goes baseline, cut off there. Shulo on the right side stops, needs some help, and goes on top to Larson. The pass overshot. Larson tries to pick it up. She does. At center court, 8 seconds to go. Goes right side, intercepted by Schaefer. Schaefer drives in, left-handed layup, no good, but fouled with 4.1 seconds to go. Good hustle by Davis, not giving up anything easy. And NFE will try to get a couple of free throws to close this game.
Yeah, Schaefer's going to go to the free throw line. She's quietly had a nice night tonight, hitting those 3 threes. She's sitting at 9 points.
And that, I believe, leads the Tiger Hawks as the free throw is good by Schaefer. So she's in double figures tonight. And as North Fayette Valley starts to search from where they're going to get some scoring from. Schaefer, by the way, second free throw on its way is good. Hit her first 3 3-pointers of the season tonight. Free throw no good. Rebound pulled down there by, once again, Shulo, and the game comes to an end. The Indians raced out to a 16-1 lead, never threatened. The lead never got below 10 the rest of the way. And it is Waukon picking up their 3rd conference victory, defeating North Fayette Valley by a final score of 45-28. With the win, the Indians are now 4-2, 3-1 in the conference. North Fayette Valley continues to search. They are 0-5, 0-4 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4999.
4579.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Over the past years, Central State Bank has invested in numerous programs and organizations dedicated to the education and enrichment of young people in our area. Athletics and the arts, vocational education, and youth club activities. Because Central State Bank is more than a bank, we're your neighbors, your relatives, your friends, your business partners. And these kids represent the future of our community. Trust your finances to a bank that invests in you. Central State Bank, member FDIC.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Tigerhawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Rockwire Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gears, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Welcome back to Waukon. The Indians defeat North Fayette Valley by a final score of 45-28. We turn things over to Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals. First off for the Indians.
For the Indians, Bryce Stewart with 10 points, L. Wilkins with 9 points, Willard Trendle with 8 points, Blythe Bucknell with 7 points, Kaylin Reagan with 7 points, 4 points for Nora Davis, so 45 points for the Indians tonight. They finished the night with 22 turnovers, so I think they're okay with that. They want that to be a little lower. For the Tigerhawks tonight, they were led by Amelia Schaefer off the bench with 10 points, 7 points for Peyton McElree. We had 3 points for Maddie Lofsgaard, 2 points for Hannah Schrader, 2 points for Cassie Tilleris, 2 points for Katie Batterson, and 2 points for Clara Bilden. 28 points tonight. They shot 27%. They had 34 turnovers tonight.
And again, that continues to be a problem. So our final score, 45-28. Other girls' finals. Central beat West Central 58-12. Keyhigh over Clayton Ridge 63-19. MF Elmar Mack leads New Hampton at the half 32-18. And Edco defeating North Lynn 58-53. We'll take a break. Chalk Talk for the boys' game next. TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
NEAT is connecting more and more homes and businesses to reliable fast broadband internet in Northeast Iowa. NEAT's fiber optic network has expanded and is now offering speeds up to 1 gig in and around Monona, Luena, St. Olaf, Farmersburg, Postville, and surrounding rural areas. NEAT Fiber provides high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light. For more information on how to upgrade your speed and services, visit NEITEL.com or call today 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
It's time now for the North Fayette Valley Waukon boys game. The North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks picked up a much-needed win last weekend against Spring Grove, Minnesota. They go after their first conference victory tonight. For Waukon, the transition to the Upper Iowa Conference has been smooth starting out. They're off to a 2-0 start with hopes of staying atop the leaderboard. North Fayette Valley and Waukon, it's now the boys' turn. The Chalk Talk for the boys' game coming up next on KCTN FM 100.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, Waukon. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
We begin the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranbeer. Coached their team 1-2 overall, 0-2 in the conference. Picked up the first win, a non-conference win against Spring Grove last Saturday, 43-41. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was played up at Luther on a Saturday night there. It's been a while since we played now. We got off to a good start. Like we got up 14-6. And we had a really good finish to end the game. In between was a little bit dicey. They led us by 3 at half. The second half was back and forth. We ended up being down 4 with about 2 minutes to go. Went on a 6-0 run. Got 2 or 3 big stops at the end and a rebound to hold on to win the game. So it was a good confidence builder for us to get a win this early in the year. So.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team in tonight's ball game.
Yeah, we're going to go with Cole Mosier at a guard, Jordan Okonis at the other guard, Drew Stolka is our third guard there, and then we're going to go with Kendrick White and Hayden Thompson in the post.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yeah, we're going to bring off Brody Schaefer, Blake Everett, and Braden Keeker.
All right, turning our attention to Waukon, what do you know about the Indians?
Well, I know they're 2-0. They put one on a pretty good New Hampton team the other night, last week, and then they led MFL by 18 at half. MFL made some really good adjustments, got it cut back to 1. So they're a real good team. Bring back 5 experienced starters. Really hard to say who will lead them in scoring in any given night. I think right now their second leading scorer is a bench player, so they're deep. They like to play fast and physical. I anticipate seeing some type of full court press, but some mixing defenses. So that they bring a lot of things to the table. We'll have to be ready tonight.
All right, keys in the ball game for North Fayette Valley. Then what do you have to do?
Well, I think we have to handle their defensive pressure first and foremost, and take care of the ball, not turn it over. And then other things that pose we're kind of a inexperienced team this year, so we're going to be on the road. We got to handle that atmosphere as well. And then they love to crash the offensive glass. So I think those are 3 things we're going to have to do on the court, and then some things we're going to have to do to them. We're going to have to switch up our defenses, contest shots, and pick our spots when we try to get some transition, because they're going to make us play fast. So.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Thanks, Dan.
Yes, North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranbeer and his Tiger Hawk program. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
This is Dr. Jessica Wilkie, along with Dr. Foey, Dr. Bruner, and our staff here at Family Dentistry Associates of Monona. We are honored to sponsor winter sports and activities for the area schools. We're here to help keep those smiles healthy by providing all areas of general dentistry for children and adults, including same-day crowns, Invisalign, dentures, and implants. We thank our patients for their loyalty for the last 40 years and welcome new patients to join our dental family. Call us at 563-539-4651.
We continue the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by Waukon boys basketball coach Jed Heeman. Coach, your team now 2-0, a victory last week against New Hampton, improving to 2-0 in the conference with a 79-47 win. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, well, our kids got off to kind of a slow start in that game, actually. New Hampton was pretty hot right at the beginning of the game, but once we settled in, we got our defense to force a few turnovers, actually, and turn those into some easy points. And it really played pretty efficiently, I thought, on offense through the ninth. So.
Yeah, certainly good positive win there. All right, let's set the starting lineup for your team in tonight's ball game.
Yeah, tonight's starting lineup will be Colton O'Neill, Vaughn Stegan, Talon Heeman, Dylan Stegan, and Zach Perkins.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yeah, and a couple guys off the bench will be Isaiah Mowdy and Joey Courtney.
All right, now turning our attention to North Fayette Valley, what do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
I know they were certainly very successful last season. Had a great year. They've got a few kids back from that team. They're going to be really well coached. Coach Cranbeer does a great job with their group. They're disciplined. From teams we played earlier, they do slow the game down a little more. Defensively, they're going to just be really solid, but they've played a lot of 2-3 zone, which isn't a defense we've seen much of so far this season, so hopefully we'll be able to execute against that.
All right, keys in the ball game for Waukon then, what do you have to do?
We certainly need to rebound. That's definitely being a big key for us. We knew that going into the season. We're not an overly tall team, if we can rebound well, we feel like we can do a lot of things well, especially on the defensive end. We just got to be able to just be persistent on the defensive boards, making sure we get a box out, and then we can get out and use our transition game.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You betcha. Waukon boys basketball coach Jed Heeman on his Indians program. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Tiger Hawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Furniture Showcase and Old Wine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and by the Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Welcome back to Waukon. Welcome back to game number 2. Waukon and North Fayette Valley. Now the boys' turn. Our girls' final tonight. It is Waukon beating North Fayette Valley 45-28. Let's run down those girls' scores again. Central beat West Central 58-12. Keyhigh over Clayton Ridge 63-19. Edco beat North Lynn 58-53. MFL Marmac leads New Hampton at the half 32-18. Waukon boys 2-0, 2-0 in the big school division of the Upper Iowa Conference. North Fayette Valley is 1-2. They are 0-2 in the conference. Let's talk about both these teams, and Vaughn Stegan is one of the conference's best player for the Indians, leading the way.
Yeah, 18 points, 4.5 rebounds. You've got a couple other guys at double figures for him, Isaiah Mowdy and Talon Heeman, both scoring double figures for him. A lot of role players for him. They're a pretty talented team, and I think they're enjoying their start to the Upper Iowa Conference.
All right, meanwhile, for North Fayette Valley, teams finding themselves. They're only scoring about 46 points a ball game, and again, this is a brand new team, but they're getting good minutes out of Jordan Okonis at 12 points a ball game. Hayden Thompson's been a good surprise for them.
Yeah, Hayden Thompson averaging about 10 points. Kendrick White about 12 points, 7 rebounds. So they've got 3 guys there near the top that are about double figures. But again, they're looking for more of those other guys coming off the bench, some of those role players to contribute as well.
Yeah, again, they're just trying to figure things out. When you lose the group of seniors they had there, it's a brand new team. Oconus, of course, and Mosier, they're the ones that really saw any playing time, and they came off the bench for that outstanding North Fayette Valley team a season ago. Keys in this ball game tonight, and it's going to start here. What North Fayette Valley, can they force this into a half-court game?
Yeah, they want to rebound in the interior, no second chance points, find those role players, get to the free throw line. I think for the Indians, they need to shoot well, maybe hit some threes. They need to rebound as well, but they got to defend any shooters that North Fayette Valley puts out there.
And again, this is all about tempo for them. It's a team that averages 66 points a ball game. North Fayette Valley averages 46 points a ball game. I believe we're ready to go with the starting lineups for our boys game now here with Waukon and North Fayette Valley. And let's turn it over to Brian Hilzebeck. He's had a busy night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's nightcap game. And welcome to Waukon High School in the Dave Schoberlin Gymnasium for tonight's Upper Iowa Conference boys varsity game between the visiting North Fayette Valley Tigerhawks and your own Waukon Indians. Tigerhawks are coached by Mr. Matt Crambier, assisted by Dan Hovden, Brent Keeker, and Lance Butekoffer. The Indians are coached by Mr. Jed Heeman, assisted by Eddie Frick and Andy Sires and John Papp. And now for your starting lineups in respective order. At guard, number 2, Blake Everett. At guard, number 3, Jordan Oconez. At guard, number 21, Cole Mosier. At forward, number 22, Kendrick White. And at center, number 24, Hayden Thompson. And now for your Indians. Leading off at guard, number 1, Dylan Stegen. At guard, number 3, Colton O'Neill. At guard, number 5, Vaughn Stegen. At guard, number 21, Talon Heeman. And last but not least, at forward, number 23, Zach Perkins. Again, our officials tonight is contracted by the Upper Iowa Conference, include Mr. Chad Ingalls, Mr. Robert Kober, and Mr. Jordan Yesick. Again, we ask you to partner with North Fayette Valley High School and Waukon High School and the Iowa High School Athletic Association in respecting their work and displaying positive acts of sportsmanship throughout tonight's contest.
Thank you very much there, Brian Hilzebeck, with the starting lineup for our boys game here tonight. Update you on a couple of other scores. Turkey Valley boys lead Postal at the half, 39-24. Clayton Ridge leads Keyhigh at the end of one, 23-16. So we're ready for our boys game tonight here. The Indians 2-0 in their debut season in the big school division of the Upper Iowa Conference, which is looking very interesting, the small school side and the big school side this year.
Yeah, the way they're shaking out and how these teams are playing have been an interesting start. Best way to put it.
All right, so to jump it up there was once again Heeman along with Thompson, I believe. Tip is controlled by North Fayette Valley. They are into the offensive end. White has it in the corner on top to, once again, Schaefer. Schaefer left side, Thompson on the left block, brings it back out on top. Indians come out here playing man-to-man. Mosier, top of the key, working along the baseline area, stops, gives it back to Thompson, who drives in, uses that long, lengthy left hand, gets to the basket, lays it up from the left side, and the Tigerhawks score first trip down the court.
And they're hustling back to set up their 2-3 zone here are the Tigerhawks, and Waukon's going to have to try to find a way to attack
They'll mix things up defensively. Right side, Mosier knocked the ball away, and he throws it up in the air where Thompson goes up, skies over everybody, but cannot haul it in midair. Mosier knocked it away in the corner as the Indians will take it off the right side of the basket with Stegen. So Stegen, Dylan is a senior, Vaughn is a junior, brothers by the way. Inbounds right side to O'Neill. O'Neill brings it back over into the offensive end, goes left side now here to Stegen, that's Vaughn. Left side, driving in is once again Heeman. Heeman loses the basketball on the drive in, picked up by Cole Mosier, and the Tigerhawks bring it back offensively. Quickly ahead, Schaefer. Sideline area to White. Back out on top. Cole Mosier, top of the key. And he drives left side, try to kick it along the baseline, but it's knocked away, intercepted by Colton O'Neill. O'Neill drives in, pump fakes, goes left side on the wing to Vaughn Stegan, who drives in the lane, stepped through, and I think he traveled, he did, as he drove off the left side of the basket. The Indians turn it over. It goes back to North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, North Fayette Valley is going to reset here and maybe look for a better half-court set, and Waukon's going to pick them up about three-quarter court. Just a little token defense here.
And across the offensive end is Okonis, near side. Okonis has the ball knocked away, guarded by O'Neill. Last time we saw O'Neill, he was throwing brilliantly in the postseason baseball tournament. Thompson off the top of the key for three, banks it long. Long rebound kicked out there and goes into the hands of, once again, Heeman. Heeman in the offensive end loses the ball as he drives in. Loose ball picked up there by Schaefer. Schaefer to White, in the corner to Okonis, and the Indians get back defensively. White left side to Mosier. Mosier left wing area. Schaefer drives in, gets to the basket, floats it up with the right hand. Shot no good, but he had a step on, once again, Vaughn Stegan, who commits the foul, and that was actually Stolka, I should say. Drew Stolka, number 1, driving off the left side. Number 0, Brody Schaefer, still on the bench.
Yeah, just
but
nice,
we will see Brody in this
We
game.
will see him, but nice drive there by Stolka. Wasn't able to get it to fall, but he's going to get rewarded with a couple of free throws.
Stolka's free throw, it is good, and it's 3-0. North Fayette Valley in the lead 2 minutes into this ball game. So the second free throw being eyed. We've got another score. MFL Marmac, girls winning tonight. They beat New Hampton 58-45, the final score. Second free throw by Stolka, no good. Long rebound kicks to the left, where it's picked up there by Waukon, and it was Perkins tracking it down left side. Perkins has that big brace on the left leg area. Vaughn Stegan left side to O'Neill. O'Neill tries to work it there to Heeman. Heeman turns around, little 10-footer just off the left side of the lane, hits the first shot for the Indians. They're back within 3-2.
Yeah, first shot attempt for the Indians, and they get a bucket out of it.
And back in the offensive end, now here quickly, is North Fayette Valley. They go in the lane to Thompson. Shot altered. Thompson gets the rebound back over to Cole Mosier. Mosier back out on top to Okonis. Okonis off a pick, top of the key, actually Stolka. Right side now to White's in the deep right corner. Stolka left side to Mosier. Mosier feeds it back to Okonis. Okonis drives into the lane, pulls up, 10-foot shot, middle of the lane, floats it up there with the right hand, got it to drop in. Nice start for North Fayette Valley, leading 5-2 here early.
Yeah, nice little cheer drop there out of Jordan Okonis, and North Fayette Valley going to dig in defensively again.
And right side, within the offensive end, is Dylan Stegan. In the lane to Heeman. Heeman left side. And the wing, that's O'Neill, left wing for three, short off the front of the rim. Mosier gets the rebound to the right. Tiger Hawks back into the offensive end. And again, if they get a fast break opportunity, they'll take it. But for the most part, they're going to look to just really make this a half-court game. Mosier back out on top to Stolka. Stolka right side to Okonis. He gets a step by his defender, gets to the right block, goes up between three defenders. Shot no good, but he had a step, and trying to reach over top there was O'Neill, who's called for the foul, and that will put Okonis to the free throw line for 2. O'Neill had the help defense helping him out there.
He did. He had the help defense crashing down, and I think that was going to be a tough shot for Okonis, but everybody elevated, came over the top with that, so made some contact.
Okonis' free throw, it is good. Okonis having a good year, not only leading North Fayette Valley offensively, but free throw shooting-wise, shooting at about 70% on the season. North Fayette Valley, not a bad free throw shooting team at over 70%. Second free throw by Okonis, we jinxed him. Front of the rim, but Kendrick White able to go up, tip the rebound back to himself. Tiger Hawks maintain possession. Okonis gets to the basket, drives in, and draws contact. Again, he was able to get in the lane. Good quick step by Okonis. Hacked in the act. He'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, Okonis, not the tallest guy out there, but he's got that quick first step, and he gets his shoulders past his defender, and he's drawing that other defense, and if they keep crashing like they are, he's going to be able to dump it off and get some open looks.
Free throw being eyed by Okonis, and that free throw is good. 7-2. Tiger Hawks in the lead. So, again, Okonis getting to the line, a positive for North Fayette Valley. The third foul on the Indians. That foul was called on Heeman, his first. Second free throw by Okonis. It is good. 8-2 North Fayette Valley here. Good start on the road.
Yeah, nice shooting there by Okonis.
Vaughn Stegan against the 2-3 zone, walks it into the offensive end to O'Neill. O'Neill baseline area, works it again with Perkins. Perkins baseline area. They go to Dylan Stegan, who then goes to Perkins. Perkins back over to O'Neill. O'Neill, he's covered on the left side, back over to Perkins. Top of the key now to Heeman. and they've really yet to get inside the arc. And back over on top, they reverse it right side to Von Stegen. Stegen, left wing area. O'Neal, step behind the arc. Left wing for three, circled in and out. Heeman out jumps everybody, gets the rebound, put back off the back of the rim, no good. Thompson got the rebound, and he's fouled from behind. The foul committed by Perkins. That's the fourth whistle on the Indians. Tiger Hawks have not committed a foul, and let's see if NFV can take advantage of this.
Yeah, with just under 4 minutes to play, they can get themselves to the free throw line if they continue to attack.
All right, checking out of the game for the Indians is going to be Dylan Stegen. Also checking out is Zach Perkins. Into the game is number 4, Joey Courtney. He's a 6'3 senior, his first appearance. And also into the game for them is number 5. Actually, Von Stegen's been in there, but number 20 into the game, Isaiah Mowdy, a 6-foot junior who averages 12.5 off the bench. Okonis back out on top against now Waukon, running a 1-3-1. Right side, Stolka open, a step behind the arc for three, hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebound into the hands of Mowdy at the free throw line. And Mowdy races in, floats in the lane, bank shot, it is long, no good. Rebound picked up there, right off the bench is Courtney. The offensive rebound puts it off the glass from the right side. They're back with an 8-4.
A lot of energy brought by those two coming off the bench and getting right after
And now they extend the 1-3-1 to three-quarters court. Okonis double team back out on top to Stolka. Stolka right wing in the corner. Kendrick White for three. Grazes the left side of the rim. Shot no good. Von Stegen the rebound. Back into the offensive end is the Indians. Right side in the corner to Mowdy. Mowdy to Heeman. Heeman in the wing area. Reverses it left side. O'Neal drives baseline. Feeds it weak side, trying to bounce it to Courtney. The ball deflected, picked up by Heeman. He gets a step to the right side. Shot no good, but he's fouled over top as Thompson tried to block the shot, but hit him in the head. Heeman to the free throw line for two. 2:45 left in the quarter.
And that's the first foul on the Tiger Hawks. So up to this point, playing really good defense, but that time didn't have an answer there as Heeman was going to the rim.
And again, the Indians free throw on its way. It is good by Heeman. Heeman averaging 10 points a ball game, the sophomore for them. Thompson checks out. Also checking out is going to be Stolka. For North Fayette Valley into the game is Braden Keeker, a 6'4 junior, his first appearance. And here comes Brody Schaefer, the 5'9 junior. Second free throw, it is no good. Rebound, however, tipped away, and it's picked up by Mowdy. And he brings it left side for three, grazes the right side of the rim, shot no good. Mosier gets the rebound on the right. And the Indians come away with one of two that trip down the court.
And here they are in their three-quarter 1-3-1, looking to trap.
Mosier and Okonis, the two experienced Tiger Hawks, able to bring it ahead. Okonis drives in the lane, feeds it right side to White. Layup up and in. Nice entry by, once again, Okonis. And giving him a point down to the clock, running down the court there is Kendrick White, thanking him for the assist.
Well, he drew a lot of attention his last two drives and did it again that time.
Mowdy in the lane, leans, bank shot, it is wild, shot no good. Keeker grabs the rebound off the right side for North Fayette Valley. So 2 minutes left here in our first quarter. Tiger Hawks, the early lead here. And in the offensive end now, there's a 10-second violation as the Tiger Hawks were patient putting it into the offensive end. And as they passed it, there was the 10-second violation.
Yeah, the ball hadn't crossed yet, hadn't been touched, so that's going to go down as a turnover. But being patient, which they need to, but also understand you've got 10 seconds to get that done.
Okonis and Mosier check out. Stolka back into the ball game. And also in there is number 2, and Blake Everett, a 6-foot junior, makes his first appearance. Left side, Heeman in the corner. Von Stegen, deep left corner for three. Got it. 10-8 Indians back within a bucket as we approach 90 seconds left in the first quarter.
And if you get Von Stegen going like that, he's going to score some points. So they got to identify him a little earlier.
Schaefer to Stolka. A little bounce in their step this time, but they throw the ball away. Stolka had it near side, try to push it to Kendrick White in the corner near side. Overshots, and that 1-3-1 leads to another turnover by the Tiger Hawks.
And you see Coach Cranberry pointing, that needs to be a diagonal. They want to go cross court to get to that open guy, easier to handle pass.
All right, Keeker in. Checking out is going to be Kendrick White. Keeker checks out as well, I should say. Okonis back into the ball game, as is Thompson. So 90 seconds and counting here as Everett checked in the last stoppage of play. Baseline, driving in. Heeman gets to the right side, rolls to the left, flips it up with the right hand on the reverse side, tied at 10. And just like that, 1 minute to go in our third quarter, the Indians on their first run of the night. Stolka, right side, ball knocked away, but Stolka picks it up in the corner to Everett, back over to Stolka. Stolka to Okonis. Okonis at the elbow, back to Thompson. Thompson right side, Everett right corner for three off the back of the rim. Thompson comes over the back, commits his second foul, and that was a nice box out by Courtney. Second whistle on the Tiger Hawks and that's their legitimate post player in the 6'7" Thompson. But he will have to check out here as he goes to the bench with that second foul.
Yeah, that's going to be his second, and that's going to be the second team foul, I believe.
Yep.
So he's got the only 2 fouls out on the court.
Mosier and White back in, so that will put White in the middle of the 2-3 zone as Thompson checks out, along with as well Schaefer. So 50 seconds left in the quarter. Indians try to take their first lead. Heeman left side in the corner to Von Stegen. Stegen against the 2-3 zone brings it left side on top to O'Neal. O'Neal, or right sideline area. They try to go in the lane. That's Mowdy. Mowdy takes a pass down low to Heeman. Too hot, too close as he tried to go middle of the lane and really could have just taken it up. Tried to go along the baseline to Heeman, overshot, turnover by the Indians.
Well, even if Heeman catches that ball, he's behind the basket under the hoop.
So backcourt area, O'Konis. O'Konis diagonally goes to Everett in the corner. Right back out on top to Stolka. In the lane to White. White has it knocked away. Reach-in foul committed by Courtney. That'll be the 5th foul on North Fayette Valley. So that will put the Tiger Hawks to the free throw line.
Yeah, Kendrick White's going to go to the free throw line here, try to get some points with the clock not moving.
All right, halftime score. Clayton Ridge leads Keyhigh 38-36 at the half.
Good ball game down there.
Scoring some points there. Free throw line once again is White. Free throw on its way. It is good. 11-10. North Fayette Valley retakes the lead. White this season is, again, shooting free throws at a 75% clip as Heeman checks out, along with Courtney for Waukon. Back into the game for them is Perkins. And also coming back in is Stegen. And that is Dylan Stegen back into the game. White's second free throw. It is good. Makes them both. 12-10 is the score now. The Indians with the ball and possession. With 20 seconds left, they have a chance to tie this game up, maybe take the lead with a 3. And they are looking to work for the last shot here. Courtney left side, 13 seconds to go. O'Neal to Perkins in the corner. Back on top to O'Neal. O'Neal brings it left side, goes underneath. The reverse shot there by Stegen. He's covered. Dylan goes to Vaughn, who reverses it left side. O'Neal left wing for 3 off the back of the iron. Shot just short. And the opening quarter comes to an end. NFV and North Fayette Valley in a tight one early, 12-10. Tiger Hawks in the lead. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
At Freedom Bank, we're proud to cheer on the hometown athletes who give it their all. You'll see us in the stands, on the sidelines, and throughout our communities, supporting the players, coaches, and families who make Northeast Iowa a great place to call home. Whether it's on the field or in your financial life, we're here to help you reach your goals. Visit us in Elkader, Monona, Postville, or Waukon and experience the difference of a 100% employee-owned community bank. Freedom Bank. We empower success.
Tiger Hawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. Clayton County Recycling in Monona. Myers Auto Service in Monona. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. And by Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. 12-10, the early lead for North Fayette Valley. What do we have stat-wise in the first quarter?
For the Tiger Hawks, they are 3 for 8, 0 for 4 behind the arc, so 3 for 4 from inside that three-point line. They are 6 of 8 from the free throw line, only 3 turnovers in that first quarter. For the Indians, they are 4 of 11, 1 of 5 behind the arc, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. They have 4 turnovers.
Indians basketball to start the second quarter, and it will be Perkins out there, Von Stegen, also out there Dylan Stegen, Mowdy, and Heeman as we begin this second quarter. Perkins has it deep left corner against North Fayette Valley's 2-3 zone. Von Stegen, right wing, drives baseline, cut off, reverses it left side. Mowdy catches it in the air and in mid-flight banks it in from the left side. We're tied here at 12 in the first quarter.
Very athletic move there by Mowdy, and it looks like a matchup full court man-to-man zone or a press now.
And back offensively, right side O'Konis, step between a double team, over to Everett, right wing for 3, circled around, no good. Mosier tipped out the rebound, but into the hands of Perkins. For North Fayette Valley, you have Everett out there, Kendrick White, as there's a they call a foul there. But let's reset who's out there. Mosier, also out there, Stolka, Everett, White, and you have as well O'Konis. Yep. Already passed along Mosier.
Yep.
At the free throw line is, once again, Heeman fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. The foul committed there by Everett.
And it looks like Thompson's getting ready to check back in. Remember, he's got 2 fouls coming back into the ballgame.
Free throw by Heeman. It is short off the front of the rim. Rolls to the right. He'll get another opportunity. He will check in for Everett. So I would say the pace of this ball game played to North Fayette Valley's liking.
I think so. They want a little faster pace here, but able to slow down the Indians in the half court.
Second free throw, it is good. Heeman makes one of two, and Waukon has their first lead of the night at 13-12. Okonis in the backcourt, and again able to clear out. He'll bring it into the offensive end. Okonis, top of the key now to Stolka. Stolka left open, top of the key for three, kicks off the back of the iron. Shot is long, and Mosier a reach-in foul from behind as the rebound pulled down there by Stegen, Dylan Stegen. Reach-in foul by Mosier, his second whistle against the Tigerhawks here in the second quarter.
Yeah, 2 quick whistles in the first minute, so the Tigerhawks don't want to start sending the Indians to the foul line.
Another boy scoring out to pass along. Central leads West Central 28-13 at the end of one. Man, they're scoring points tonight, some of these games.
A lot of points being scored in the Northeast Iowa.
Mowdy reverses it left side. Nice hops by O'Neill to pick it up on the left wing, go up for it. And Perkins now to, once again, Heeman. Heeman leans into Thompson. Shot rolls over the front of the rim, but rolls off the back. Rebound, there's down in the court. And getting the rebound there is, once again, Dylan Stegen, who called timeout on the floor because there was 3 Tigerhawks ready to dig right in. Nice save there by the, once again, guardian Stegen for the Indians. Quick timeout, 1-point lead for the Indians. They maintain possession.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
13-12, Waukon with the ball, maintaining possession. They'll take it off the left side of the basket with O'Neill. We should point out the Waukon cheerleaders. 13 cheerleaders they have, and they are great.
Yeah, they're doing a great job tonight. Nice to see a team with some cheerleaders cheering them on.
Inbounds, Heeman in the corner, and they work it left wing to Colton O'Neill. Tigerhawks stay in that 2-3 zone. Left wing to Perkins. Perkins with it, brings it back out on top, right side to Von Stegen. Stegen, Heeman just outside the lane, kicks it left side to O'Neill. He's open, left wing for 3, off the side of the rim. Shot was long. Thompson grabs the rebound for North Fayette Valley. Tigerhawks quickly back into the offensive end with Okonis. Okonis behind the back dribble, but it's knocked away by Von Stegen. Picked his pocket. Stegen drives in the layup. It is up and in. Okonis tried to block it. And it's a good thing because that he did not get to it because it was awful close to a foul.
Almost a foul, and lucky he didn't get one there.
And it would have been an and one easily. So backcourt area, Stolka, sideline to Okonis. Okonis right side to Mosier. In the corner to Kendrick White. White to Mosier, step behind the arc for 3. Shot is no good. They're hoping to get Mosier's shot on track here. And O'Neill tracks down the long rebound in the corner. And Heeman quickly back in the offensive end. Dylan Stegen that is, has it along the baseline. Perkins back over left side to Dylan Stegen. Perkins again in the deep right corner, not forcing the Tigerhawks to move just too much. Ball hasn't left the left corner. And Dylan Stegen gets into the lane, stops left side to Heeman, left wing, fires up the 3, grazes the side of the rim. It is short. Indians not a crisp possession as Kendrick White gets the rebound for the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, a little stagnant that time down in the half court.
And quickly left side is Stolka in the offensive end on top to Kendrick White. Cole Mosier with it now, back over to Thompson. Thompson, big man, drives in, takes 2 giant steps, hits a little floater left side, but leaves it short. He got to the shot, fading away off the left side, but it's no good. Meanwhile, back in the offensive end is Waukon. Von Stegen, 3 from the left wing, aired it out. Cole Mosier gets the rebound for the Tigerhawks. So some errant shots on both ends of the court.
Yeah, pulling the trigger and not getting our feet under, not following through, just not real crisp this time.
Cole Mosier has it right side and looking backdoor, nobody doing, so he has to go back out on top to Stolka. Tigerhawks running their offense well, and Stolka now a timeout as Coach Cranberry wants to get the offense maybe a little more flow to it. So with 4:27 to go, 15-12, we've slowed down a bit. It is once again the early lead for the Indians.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
So a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley, 15-12. as the Tigerhawks right now, it is the Indians on a 10-4 run. Inbounds on top to, once again, Everett. A correction there. It is Schaefer who came back into the game for the Tigerhawks. Waukon, again, 1-3-1. Cole Mosier has it right side. Mosier, and again, left side, they go over to Okonis, who takes a desperation shot with the shot clock winding down. It is well short. Launched it from 25 feet away, but it had no chance. Into the hands of Schaefer. And you took a timeout to set up a play, and you really didn't get to it, and you turned it over out of the timeout.
Had 13 seconds on that shot clock and never really got to whatever you were drawing up in that timeout.
All right, another score to pass along. 5.5 left in the fourth quarter. It is Turkey Valley leading Postville 61-35. Meanwhile, Heeman drives in the lane, poked away by Okonis, but saved back to Von Stegen. Stegen in the baseline. He has it knocked away from behind by Mosier, and that goes into the hands of Kendrick White. So the right leg defense by Mosier, the old reach behind, actually got a turnover.
Got it to poke out of there, and White, recipient of that steal.
And offensively, once again with the basketball, is Okonis. Okonis, this time a legitimate set three-point shot, but still short. White the rebound, tried to wrap to the right side of the basket, tried to go to the left side where the reverse layup, it was blocked. Meanwhile, back in the offensive end, the Indians, they push it, and driving in and fouled and tumbling to the court on the drive is Mowdy. Mowdy, as they push tempo, goes to the free throw line for two.
And I think Waukon will take advantage of those fast breaks if they can. Had an opportunity there, able to get the ball out in front of the defense, and Mowdy going strong to the hoop, just not able to put it in. Going to have to take him at the free throw line.
Third foul against North Fayette Valley this third quarter as the free throw popped in and out. It is no good. They'll get another opportunity here. 3:27 to go in our second quarter. Okonis will check out as Stolka comes back into the ball game. So North Fayette Valley has not scored so far in this second quarter. Free throw, by the way, it is good. 16-12. Waukon in the lead. Waukon has outscored them all of 6-0 right now.
Yeah, and they've had some shots, just not real clean ones.
And here is Stolka, has the ball stripped away by Von Stegen. Stegen to Mowdy. Mowdy, a little fadeaway push shot, rolls off the back of the rim. It is no good. Mowdy had a contested shot there as the Tigerhawks able to recover, and they clear the board into the offensive end. Mosier, backcourt, into the offensive end now. Double team, hands it over to White, throws it away. Again, when Waukon has went to this 1-3-1, it has caused some problems for the Tigerhawks, especially with Okonis not on the court.
Yeah, when Okonis not on the court and they're extending it out to about half court, they've been really giving some fits to the Tigerhawks, having a hard time finding the open guy.
So a 4-point lead for, once again, Waukon with possession. O'Neal to Heeman. Heeman left wing. Gets between the defenders. A little floater. It's going to be waved off. He was fouled on the drive in. Hand check on the way in by the Tigerhawks. That's the fourth foul. And again, the Indians have not committed any.
Yeah, they're playing much better here in the second quarter, keeping hands off.
Then Okonis quickly back into the ball game, and they will be checking out here Stolka. So, and you expect this. I mean, Okonis is a senior. He's actually played the last few years, and certainly one of the more experienced players actually in the conference this year. Inbounds in the lane, Heeman covered right side to Mowdy. Mowdy right wing for three, got it! And just like that, a 9-0 spurt for the Indians. They lead by 7 here in the third.
Yeah,
here in
nice
the second
answer.
quarter.
Yeah, nice answer there by the Indians to the start by the Tigerhawks.
And again, offensively, Thompson ahead of the pack, establishes position, uses that left hand, it rolls over the back of the rim and good. Beat the pressure, got the basket easy on the other end. They're back within 5.
Yeah, through that diagonal pass and diagonal back inside.
Von Stegen, right side to Courtney. Courtney just checked back in, left wing to O'Neal. O'Neal cut off on the baseline, bounces it over to Heeman. Heeman goes to the front of the basket, lays it over there. Thompson had to stay away with those 2 fouls. Heeman used his body to get a little spacing down there. 21-14, Indians in the lead now. Mosier, backcourt area to Okonis. Inside 2 minutes left in the half. You get a feeling this is a key stretch. Right side corner, then launching the 3 is Everett. Shot is no good. Schaefer actually launched the 3. Shot no good. Rebound by Von Stegen. Back into the offensive end is, once again, Mowdy for the Indians. So 11-2 is the score in this second quarter. Down low, nice feed there. Mowdy hooking up left side with Courtney for the layup on the underneath the basket. 9-point lead for the Indians.
Yeah, touch pass by Mowdy, and that was smooth.
And back out on top, Okonis. Okonis drives in, takes a contested shot, floats and gets it to go. Hung in the air for a little bit as the defender contested it, but he got it to roll through. Tigerhawks back within 7.
Little undersized going in there and able to hang in the air.
And another timeout taken by the Indians. 1:15 to go in the half. 7-point lead for Waukon. We'll take this break with them.
Hey sports fans, take a time out to call Garms Financial Services for all your insurance needs. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owner Brian Bugenhagen, along with his staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services, located in Elkader and now also in Monona, your trusted choice agency.
23-16 is our score. It is once again a 7-point lead for Waukon. They have used their second time out here, I believe. And again, with 1:15 to go, it is a 7-point lead. Big stretch here as the Tiger Hawks have only scored 6 points or actually 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they've only scored 4 points this quarter. They just got a nice bucket there by Oconus, but Waukon's hitting on all cylinders right now. They're attacking. They're in attack mode when they can, running their half-court offense much better here in the second quarter.
O'Neal, top of the key, left side. That's Heeman, step behind the arc for three. Banks well along. There is a foul. This is on the weak side, and I believe it's called on the Indians as they came crashing in, and I believe the guilty party is Perkins. First whistle against the Indians here in this second quarter.
Yeah, just kind of threw the guy out of the way to go get that rebound, and official right on top of that one says, nope, we can't do that. And here's Waukon switching to full court man defense now.
Yeah, they've thrown a couple of defenses at North Fayette Valley. White gets it inbounds to Oconus, and again, they'll wisely clear out as Oconus, even though he's double-teamed in the backcourt, able to get it over to Stolka. And again, good heady decision as the Tiger Hawks beat the pressure. And again, Oconus drives in. Tough contested shot, no good. White gets the rebound, loses it. Picked up by Stolka. His shot hammered hard by Heeman. Heeman with a rake of the eyes over top. And that will put Oconus to the free throw line for two.
And Oconus is 3 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. You mentioned he's about a 70% free throw shooter, so if you want a guy at the free throw line, he's one of them.
And again, a chance to bring the Tiger Hawks back within 5. Waukon haven't played since last Friday. North Fayette Valley hasn't played since Saturday. Free throw by Oconus, misses to the left. He'll get another opportunity as at the scorer's table, Keeker waiting to check in for North Fayette Valley. Coming up the half, we'll have our interview from the girls' game, and that'll be coming up at the half. We'll check in with comments from Coach Jerry Tilleris. Free throw no good. They come up empty. A rare double miss for Oconus.
Both for Oconus.
And with the rebound, once again, is Waukon, and it is Von Stegen in the offensive end. Right side to Dylan Stegen. Double team that goes on to baseline. Errant pass that goes out of bounds back to North Fayette Valley. So we will talk with Waukon girls basketball coach John O'Neill. He'll be our halftime guest here after our first break with 33.6 seconds to go in our first half. We'll update you on scores across the area. We have all the girls' finals tonight.
I think everybody's in now, aren't they? All the girls' finals are in. We're just waiting on boys' scores.
And
now.
again, the big matchup on the big school side, MFL Marmac beat New Hampton tonight, 58-41. Meanwhile, in the inbounds, there is a foul away as Oconus was trying to break free, and a holding call is made there by, once again, North Waukon, and it is the foul committed there by O'Neill.
And that's going to be his second, so he's going to have to play clean. Don't want to get that cheap third one with 30 seconds left.
Kendrick White to take it out of bounds, and some problems getting it inbounds, but coming back to help out wisely there is going to be Schaefer. Schaefer back to Oconus. Oconus to Schaefer in the offensive end. Beat the traffic there, tried to kick it left side to Kuker, who was rolling in for an easy putback shot, but the ball kicked by the Indians, stays down here in the offensive end for North Fayette Valley. 26 seconds to go in our quarter. Keeker out, Thompson into the game for NFV.
Yeah, and they're going to get some height in there because North Fayette Valley is going to probably run some kind of set here, try to get a bucket, maybe get a quick one, and then get a stop here against Waukon.
Yeah, Cole Mosier back in as well for the Tiger Hawks, checking out out for them is Schaefer. Meanwhile, Perkins, along with Heeman, check out for Waukon. Center court, they get it to Thompson. Thompson into the offensive end. And again, stuck, but coming to help out is Cole Mosier. Inside 20 seconds left in the half. And left side, they go in the corner to Thompson. Thompson double teamed. Back to Mosier, and that ball thrown behind him. Again, a lot of traffic down there. Too close. Try to hand it back to him. It goes out of bounds, and the Tiger Hawks turn it over with 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, not what they wanted to do there. And here's going to come some subs here. They're going to get those guys with 2 fouls out of there so they don't pick up that third one.
Yeah, so Keeker back in. Also checking in as well is going to be Everett. And Oconus will check out as Cole Mosier entered the game earlier, and now back in there's Kendrick White. Yeah. So here we go with 10 seconds to go. And it will be the Indians trying to get the last shot. Stegan in the offensive end. That's Vaughn. Gets in the middle of the lane, tied up, looking for some help. Takes a step through, and I think he traveled there. Yeah, I mean, it was a great job trying to get to the basket there. But even in the NBA, I think that's travel.
Yeah, he was just having a hard time getting anything there. And if you're North Fayette Valley, you want to try to get a shot here. You got 4 seconds.
And they'll have to go the length of the court. Inbounds to Everett, back to Mosier. Shot from just beyond half court. Short. Misses to the left, and that's how the first half comes to an end. Tiger Hawks led by a bucket at the end of 1. They trail by 7 as we go to the half at 23-16. When we return, comments from Waukon girls basketball coach John O'Neill. Well, his team victorious earlier tonight. We'll check in on the Indians' victory when our halftime show gets underway after this.
Looking for the best suppressors with seamless service? Interested in helping protect your hearing or have questions on the NFA process? Head to Stronghold Corp, your one-stop shop for premium suppressors and unbeatable expertise. Whether you're a seasoned shooter or first-time buyer, we can get the best brands and latest models to fit your needs. Enjoy hassle-free eForms electronic fingerprint processing with our state-of-the-art Cerberus LiveScan system. Contact us today by heading to stronghold-corp.com for more information. Stronghold Corp, where silence meets precision.
Tiger Hawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Gothenburg and Decatur, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and by Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg.
At the half, Waukon leads 23-16. Earlier tonight, it was once again the Waukon girls victorious over North Fayette Valley, 45-28. We're joined by Waukon girls basketball coach John O'Neill. Coach, first off, a great start to this ball game, 16-1 run to start.
It was, and I give the North Fayette Valley coaching staff a lot of credit because we watched them on film and they had played almost all zone, no full court press, and they came out man-to-man, full court press, kind of threw a wrench at us. But our girls adapted well and came out and knocked some shots down right away.
And the big thing is this has been a story for your team, a number of girls involved offensively.
It was. We had very good balanced scoring. I didn't pay that close attention during the game, but I looked at the scorebook afterwards, and one girl in double figures, but a lot was 7, 8, 9 points. So, it's good to see that balance out of us.
Yeah, Stewart led the way with 10 points in this ball game. Wilkins had 9 points for you offensively. Trundle had 8 points, and Reagan and Bucknell with 7 points each. Again, this is what this team's kind of built to be.
It was, and Blythe and Kaylin had the baskets early in the first half, and then the second half, Bria Stewart got a lot of her shots, and Elle kind of came on towards the end of the game too. So, not only balanced scoring, but different, between the two halves.
Defensively, I think you're really pleased with that effort tonight.
Very pleased. Yep, girls played really hard. They executed really well. We got after them. It was a really physical game. I thought we held our composure real well. It complimented the girls afterwards and said, it took some mental toughness there beginning of the game to fight through some of that physicality and really come out strong.
All right, so obviously we mentioned this during the Chalk Talk program about that the conference is wide open on the big school side, and so far you guys are 3-1. In the new conference, everything you thought it'd be so far?
It is. We knew going into it was going to be tough every night. MFL's got a good program. Southwind has a good program. New Hampton, Cresco, we're used to seeing and know they're a challenge every night. And North Fayette Valley got us last year, so we knew that was going to be a tough program too. So we kind of expected this. And I think when we get to the crossover games, it'll be the same way. There's some good programs down on the small school side.
Yeah, Turkey Valley, Keyhigh among those with big victories tonight as far as for the Keyhigh girls. Meanwhile, what's coming up for you guys now here?
We got Clayton Ridge on Monday or Tuesday coming up, another conference game that'll be home. And then we have Decorah here for a non-conference game on Thursday, and we go to West Central to finish up before the break.
All right, good luck to you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Thank you, and thanks for coming up and covering us.
We'll catch up with that ball game in West Union, second half of the year.
Okay.
Good luck to you guys. Waukon girls basketball coach John O'Neill talking things over about his Indian team victorious 45-28. When we return, we'll get you update on scores from the boys' game, first half stats. We'll also get comments from Jared Tillers that he shared with us when our halftime show continues after this.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
Choose skilled care to recover from your surgery or illness. Grace Bowman of Eitzen did, and she states, "When I came into the hospital following surgery in La Crosse, the first thing I noticed was it seems like family. The whole unit was welcoming, kind, caring, and glad I was there. I felt peaceful, and with their help I knew that I would get back home again, which I did just 2 weeks later. The entire staff was encouraging and always gave the extra mile. Wherever you are, remember to ask for skilled care."
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Tiger Hawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Furniture Showcase and Old Wine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and by the Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC. At the half, it is once again Waukon leading North Fayette Valley 23-16. Tiger Hawks led 12-10 at the end of the first quarter, but a stronger second quarter for Waukon. They outscored North Fayette Valley 13-4 in that second quarter. It took the Tiger Hawks a little bit to get going offensively. Let's go to the first half stats here. Let's start first off with the Indians.
For the Indians, they're led by Talon Heeman. He's got 8 points. Isaiah Mowdy, 6 points off the bench. 5 points for Vaughn Stegan and 4 points for Joey Courtney. So 23 points for the Indians. They shot 41% in the first half, only 2 of 10 behind the arc, 7 of 12 otherwise, so 58% inside that three-point line and 3 of 6 from the free throw line. 7 turnovers for the Indians, so not too bad in the turnovers as well.
Totals for North Fayette Valley now.
North Fayette Valley is led by Jordan O'Conis. He's got 7 points. Kendrick White and Hayden Thompson both with 4 points, and Drew Stolko with 1 point, so 16 points there for the Tiger Hawks. They shot 26% in the first half, but they were 0 of 11 behind the three-point line, 5 of 8 from the field otherwise, so 63%, and 6 of 10 from the free throw line, so 60% there, and they only had 8 turnovers. So turnovers pretty clean on both ends, but Waukon getting a whole lot more shots up and knocking down some shots. North Fayette Valley not able to hit any threes.
All right. By the way, we usually have an opportunity to talk with North Fayette Valley coach Jared Tillers as well, but they've headed out for this ball game tonight. Chance to get home early. He sent us some thoughts, and the thoughts were turnovers were an issue for his team tonight. Kind of the lack of physicality that they had in this ball game tonight. That's what they still need to learn. Amelia Schaefer gave them nice minutes in the ball game tonight, and once again, Coach Tiller said, when we took care of the ball, we were fine, and he was right.
Yeah, absolutely. When they took care of the ball, they had some bright spots. I agree. Schaefer, a bright spot for them, able to hit a couple of shots, and I thought she defended very well, forced the point guard to handle the ball a little bit. But, yeah, they need to be, physical and, take care of the basketball, and they just got to make some shots.
All right, so, again, we'll catch up with North Fayette Valley coming up on January 3rd with the ball games at MFL Marmac. All right, so we talked about this ball game here in this matchup. Again, a 7-point lead right now for Waukon. The style of game that North Fayette Valley wants to play, but obviously they've got to hit some shots in this game.
They do, and I think one of the bright spots is Jordan O'Conis attacking the rim. getting to the free throw line, and what that does is draws the defense, and then he had that nice dump off to Kendrick White. So he's doing things well. I think they need to get Cole Mosier to hit a shot outside, get him involved a little bit, and Thompson's got to play clean because he's got those 2 fouls, and that kind of took him out of the first half.
Yeah, did a nice job weathering that in the second quarter in the minutes he played. Couple of boys finals tonight. Turkey Valley has defeated Postville 68-45. North Lynn beating Edco tonight 65-37. Central leads West Central at the half 48-28. Clayton Ridge leading Key High at the end of 3, 51-48. And New Hampton over MFL Marmac 23-18. That ball game is at the end of 1. So we'll continue to keep you up to date on all of those games.
Yeah, they had a later start. They had a dance thing between games and
a quad.
Just a later start there over in Monona tonight.
All right. So again, we'll keep you up to date on those scores. I think we'll get all these finals tonight by the time our game is done. Continue to keep you up to date. Again, our girls' final tonight was Waukon winning 45-28. MFL Marmac beat New Hampton 58-41. Key High over Clayton Ridge 63-19. Central beat West Central 58-12. And Edco over North Lynn 58-53. We've got you all caught up to date here on all of the games that are taking place as we are almost to the Christmas break.
We are. It's right around the corner.
Hard to believe.
Yeah.
Kind of quick first half of the year. Even though we got canceled Tuesday night.
We've done a lot of games, but yeah, and we're going to see some new places. We're up here in Waukon. It's been a while since we've been up here. A decent crowd tonight. Friday night, thought it'd be a bigger crowd, but yeah, it's good to get out and see these teams and welcome them to the Upper Iowa Conference.
By the way, the Edco girls beating North Lynn tonight. First time since 2010 that the Edco girls have defeating North Lynn.
It's been a while. It's a big win. Not the same North Lynn team, but a win is a win in that conference.
So it is North Fayette Valley's basketball to start the second half. Oconus, Mosier, also out there Thompson, White, and Stolka as we begin the second half. Waukon, 2-3 zone starting out this second half. Stolka left side, stops near the scoreboard area, back over to White. Back over on top here, Stolka. Stolka right side to Oconus. Oconus in the corner to Thompson. Thompson right wing to Mosier. Open right wing for 3. Got it! And Mosier coming into this ball game here had struggled from the 3-point line. You know he's a much better shooter than the 1 of 13 he was coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a good sign for them if they can get him involved.
And baseline Heeman, O'Neill, Vaughn Stegen, Dylan Stegen, and also as well out there is Perkins. Meanwhile, Dylan Stegen drives between the defense but leaves it short, the shot anyway. And the rebound by North Fayette Valley. Tiger Hawks back within 4. Second half just underway here tonight in Waukon. And Stolka right side to Oconus. Mosier baseline area to Thompson. Thompson to White in the lane. Loses it. Picks it on top. Oconus left side open for 3. Got it. Back-to-back threes to start the half. And the Tiger Hawks back within a bucket.
Yeah, right back in it with those 2 big threes and got the right guys to hit a couple of shots, get them involved here.
And across the timeline, North Fayette Valley 2-3 zone. O'Neill walks it into the offensive end. Baseline to Perkins. Back over to Heeman. Heeman kicks it left side. Vaughn Stegen. Stegen drives baseline. Covered it, feeds it back to Dylan Stegen. His shot blocked from behind by Thompson. Again, Dylan Stegen down in the lane, 5'10", and that's a gift. But going into the 6'7" Thompson, he just reached over top.
Well, and he's had 2 opportunities, but he's been buried under the basket and buried by Thompson's block. So he needs to be a little more open on the outside.
In the corner to Heeman on the inbounds, and back over left side to Vaughn Stegen. Stegen on top to O'Neill. O'Neill swings it right side to Heeman. Heeman drives back left wing to Vaughn Stegen. Drives baseline. There's that wreck defense from Mosier. Reaching around is from behind as the guy blows by you. But he knocked it away, believe it or not.
He's pretty quick with those hands, able to knock that away once again. And 2 on the shot clock here for Waukon.
And inbounds, they get it to O'Neill. Fires the 3, deep right corner. It is short, no good. And it is a
foul on the shot.
How about that?
He got plowed by Kendrick White, so he's going to get 3 free throws.
And the shot, the Tiger Hawks there got exactly what they wanted to, forcing him into a contested shot there. But White with the foul, 3 to the free throw line there for O'Neill.
Well, and White closed out at O'Neill instead of sideways from O'Neill, trying to get that hand up, but wasn't able to control his body there.
Free throw popped in and out. He'll get another opportunity. An okay crowd in tonight's ball game, but we've got to give some props to the North Fayette Valley students. There is 3.5 rows of them, and they've been on their feet throughout. It's a free throw, by the way, it is good. And we need to say the same for the Waukon students.
Yeah, they're
on
doing
the same
same
side.
thing.
But they're a little more. They got about 6 rows of students.
A few more rows, and both of these student sections standing and cheering. And Colton O'Neill wants to sacrifice something here. He's 0 of 2.
Yeah, missed the second one. He'll get another opportunity here. Try to put the Indians up by a bucket. Free throw on its way, and it is no good. He comes up empty in all three. And the rebound pulled down there by North Fayette Valley. By the way, O'Neill had only shot one free throw coming in to this ball game. So left side, Oconus. Oconus left wing to Stolka. Stolka back out on top to Oconus. Oconus right side to Mosier. Mosier reverses it left side to Stolka. Stolka for three. Deep left corner. Swatted out of bounds by Heeman. Heeman closing in quick on that baseline shot. Stays down here with the Tiger Hawks.
And Heeman blocked that thing with his elbow. I mean, he elevated on that and blocked that clean.
Mosier inbounds in the corner to Oconus. Shot clock's at 12. Oconus double team, but back over to Mosier. Mosier with it, right side to Stolka, baseline to Thompson. Thompson deep right corner for three, got it! Big man steps to the outside, and the Tiger Hawks lead at 25-23.
Living by that three-pointer right now and knocking down 3 of 4 to start this second half.
And back across the timeline, right side to O'Neill. O'Neill in the corner to Heeman. They go to Perkins in the corner, back right side to Heeman. Heeman drives in, reverses it left side, driving baseline is Von Stegen. Stops, finds himself free, takes a step by Thompson. Good ball movement there by Von Stegen, just kind of faking with the ball. We're knotted at 25.
Good patience by Von Stegen, waiting to get that opportunity to take that up and put it off the glass.
Oconus to Stolka, so a quick 9-0 run by the Pirates, or North Fayette Valley, I should say, is answered by the Indians. And here is Stolka in the offensive end. Right side to Mosier, back out on top to Stolka. Oconus, left wing area to Kendrick White. We've played 3 minutes. The pace is picking up here. And driving in is Oconus, leaning in left side, floats it over the rim with the right hand, almost stumbling down. Hits the shot. And the Tiger Hawks struggling from the field in the first half, lighting it up here in the third.
He's hit some tough baskets driving to the hoop.
Heeman, deep right corner, baseline to Blackwood, or I should say to Perkins. Perkins over to Dylan Stegen. His shot leaves it short. It is no good. Found himself free. Missed the shot. Mosier got the rebound, and then the foul called on Dylan Stegen.
Well, and Dylan Stegen's, he's finding his way to the hoop, but he's a little deep, and he's having a hard time getting that shot up, and then just came over the top after not able to get to that rebound.
So Stegen will check out as Mowdy comes into the game for the Indians. And again, Mowdy has been their spark plug off the bench as he's their second leading scorer at 12.5 points a game. Oconus in the offensive end, left side, try to go to Kendrick White. The errant pass picked up by, again, the Waukon Indians. Mowdy ahead of the pack. Layup from the left side, hangs on the right side of the rim, then slides through. Turnover by the Tiger Hawks. Quick break by the Indians. Halfway through the third, we're not at 27.
And Mowdy, just a one-man wrecking crew on the top of this full court defense. It's him just working his tail off.
And Oconus had the ball knocked away by Mowdy as the pass was from Stolka off the left side. Brody Schaefer, by the way, has checked in for the Tiger Hawks as Stolka checks out. So tied at 27. Kendrick White left side to Mosier. Mosier wants to drive in, stops left wing to Thompson. Thompson, and again, cut off, back out on top to Kendrick White. White goes right side to Oconus. Oconus looking to go one-on-one, but picked up well. Now steps through the zone on top to Schaefer. Schaefer in the corner. Thompson, deep left corner for three. Popped in and out. No good. Hit one from the right. Had that one pop out from the left. Back offensively, Mowdy. Mowdy, as the Tiger Hawks, good job getting back defensively. Back over to O'Neill. O'Neill on the left wing. And again, the Tiger Hawks, nothing but 2-3 zone. Heeman drives baseline. Cole Mosier, wreck defense, reaches from behind, knocks it away, but it's picked up there by the Indians. And Von Stegen drives right side on the lane, and as he drives in, he's fouled on the reach in. So Cole Mosier just trying to pick guys from behind.
Yeah, he's picked about 4 pockets tonight, just kind of letting them go by and poking it from behind.
And he will check out. Mosier will, as will Thompson. Keeker back into the ball game, and Everett. They both make their first appearances of the second half. Meanwhile, Von Stegen rolls right to the basket. The inbounds pass, catches it, puts it up, puts it in. Fouled, count the basket. And you had 2 new guys defensively on that left side for the Tiger Hawks and some miscommunication.
And Von Stegen just split those 2 guys. And Everett caught on the backside, tried to come through him, made some contact there. And Von Stegen's going to try to get the and one at the free throw line.
Courtney into the game for the Indians. Checking out is Perkins. So Von Stegen to the free throw line, trying to put the Indians up by 3. Free throw on its way there. It is good. 30-27. Waukon in the lead. And inbounds to Oconus. And Oconus right side to Schaefer. Schaefer, full court pressure here now by the Indians. 3/4 court pressure. Schaefer loses the ball, and it is Von Stegen flipping it over his shoulder. Maudy able to pick it up. And Maudy spins, travel. Nope, he takes a little fadeaway 6-foot shot. It is no good. Rebound by White, who was nudged from behind by Courtney. To be honest with you, he was pushed. And the Tiger Hawks back into the offensive end. Schaefer left side, and back out on top to O'Conus. O'Conus, 1-3-1 by the Indians here. And left side is Schaefer, a little one-handed runner from the left baseline, 12-foot runner, 10-foot shot. Rebound by the Indians, and here is Von Stegen. Right side, nice feed to Heeman, lays it up and in on the right side. Here's a run by the Indians, up by 5 on a 7-0 spurt.
Yeah, getting out, running the court when they get a chance, using that defense, and here's a pick by Maudy.
And another steal. Maudy drives in the layup. It is no good as it rolls off the back of the rim. He's bodied by O'Conus, and that will put Maudy to the free throw line for 2, and the Indians seem to have a bounce in their step defensively.
Maudy comes off the bench for the Indians, but boy, does he bring some energy and a spark when he steps on the court, forcing turnovers and getting to the rack, getting some rebounds.
And at the free throw line, Maudy's free throw, it is short. He'll get another opportunity. Meanwhile, Keeker, along with Schaefer, checks out, along with Kendrick White. Mosier and O'Conus into the ball game, along with Stolka as well for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, Thompson back in there, and he's only got those 2 fouls, so they thought maybe that was his 3rd, but he's only got 2 right now.
Free throw on its way there, and that one is no good. They come up empty. They missed 5 free throws in a row. Meanwhile, getting the rebound left side was Cole Mosier, and he's tied up by Heeman. It's going to stay down here on the possession rule. So the Tiger Hawks have it fall out of their way. Mosier ended up being tied up, and the Indians will take it off the right side of the basket.
Yeah, they're going to try to run some set here in this out-of-bounds play.
O'Neal inbounds to Maudy. Maudy hands it back now to O'Neal on the right wing. So they'll reset on the offensive end. Left side, Von Stegen puts it on the floor at the left elbow in the corner. Heeman deep left corner for 3 off the side of the rim. Maudy, another offensive rebound. Put back no good, but fouled again. So Maudy, much of the spark plug that the Indians needed tonight, continues to show great effort on the right side.
Yeah, doing a nice job there, doing the little things that sometimes don't always show up in the stat book with his hustle, but that time able to get that offensive rebound and keep that possession alive.
Back to the free throw line for 2, and the free throw is no good. By the way, the Indians, Maudy wearing pink shoes, as does Courtney. So everybody else in the team pretty much white for the most part.
There's some lighter pink on the North Fayette Valley side.
That'd be Mosier, along with Everett, who was called for that foul. Free throw good. Are they now 1 of 7 from the free throw line in the last 3 trips?
2 of 8 in the quarter.
Yep, so again, 33-27, 6-point lead for Waukon. Back offensively, trying to go through the pressure was Mosier, turns it over ahead to Maudy. Maudy, nice jump stop, scores the layup on the right side. He let the defender O'Conus go by. Here's a 10-0 run by the Indians and a timeout taken by the Tiger Hawks. 1:47 to go in the third. Suddenly, 35-27, Waukon in the lead. Let's take this break.
Being good at life means getting your finances in order so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of experience, New York Life Insurance Company offers insurance and financial solutions you can benefit from while you're, living. For trusted guidance, contact your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer with your Vision Financial Group, proudly located and serving the beautiful Guttenberg community. Call Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. Start planning today for peace of mind tomorrow. Your Vision Financial Group is not owned or operated by New York Life.
Allamakee Clayton Electric Cooperative Youth Tour applications are now available. High school sophomores and juniors whose parents or legal guardians are ACEC members could win an all-expense-paid trip to Washington, D.C. as part of the National Youth Tour program. More information and applications are available at acrec.com. Allamakee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
So again, our score, 35-27. Tiger Hawks, right out of the gate, went on a 9-0 run to take the lead since that point at 27-25. It's a 10-0 run by Waukon. And the Tiger Hawks using a timeout, and they turn the ball over out of that timeout over to Heeman. He drives in and scores the layup. So the Indians continuing to take advantage of the turnovers. They have a 10-point lead right now.
And they're doing it with the defense and getting those runouts, but give some kudos to the aggressiveness of those guys coming off the bench.
O'Conus to Mosier, deep in the corner to Thompson. Mosier on the left wing, and the 1-3-1, again knocked away by Maudy. Here's another turnover by the Tiger Hawks. O'Neal back left side to Von Stegen. Stegen stops on the left side, back to O'Neal. And again, the Tiger Hawks do get back defensively. So North Fayette Valley really hurt by turnovers here. Meanwhile, left side, Von Stegen, deep three, shot no good. Rebound into the hands of Heeman. Heeman fought between two Tiger Hawks, gets the rebound, gets the layup. It's a 12-point lead for Waukon.
They're owning the glass right now on both ends of the court.
Stolka to Mosier. Tiger Hawks have quickened up the pace. They don't want to do that. Left side, Thompson drives in. He's fouled by Heeman on the drive in. So they did beat the pressure that time. Foul is on the floor, and it goes off the left side.
Well, and it's the right idea. When they can beat that pressure, they need to attack the glass, but they have to be able to finish. And right now, North Fayette Valley hasn't been able to get to that opportunity to try to attack this full court defense.
14-0 run right now. Mosier takes it off the left side of the basket for North Fayette Valley with that foul on the floor. Back on top to Stolka. Stolka left side to Mosier, deep left corner. And they work it on the left wing area. Stolka back over to Mosier. Open, a step behind the arc. Left side for three. It's off the back of the rim. Long rebound, kicks to the right side. Picked up by Von Stegen. Back into the offensive end is, once again, Mowdy and the Indians. O'Neill has it right side. Back over to the right wing area now to Courtney. And again, about a second differential between game clock and shot clock. They will work for the final shot of this quarter. And right side, backing it up towards center court again, is going to be O'Neill. So offensively, they work it back to left side now to Von Stegen. Left side to O'Neill. 5 seconds to go. Mowdy left wing for three. Got it! Rattled around. Got it to go down. And it is a 17-0 run to close the third quarter. And it is Waukon in control. 42-27 as we go to the fourth. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Tiger Hawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. Clayton County Recycling in Monona. Myers Auto Service in Monona. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. And by Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop. Harvest wisely. So in the third quarter, 19-11 is what, once again, Waukon outscores North Fayette Valley. North Fayette Valley scored the first 9 points of the quarter to go up 25-23. It was tied at 25. The Tiger Hawks went up 27-25, but then dominating the rest of the quarter is Waukon with a 17-0 run to grab control here. And it's all been because of the 1-3-1 defense. And Mowdy ties up Stolka as we start the quarter, and it's a turnover by the Tiger Hawks. Back to the Indians, who are running away here in the fourth.
Yeah, they're just doing what they want on defense right now, forcing the Tiger Hawks into uncomfortable situations, and the Tiger Hawks have not been able to figure this out.
All right, shooting in our third quarter, by the way.
For the Indians, they were 8 of 14. For the Tiger Hawks, they were 4 of 8.
Meanwhile, scoring the basket on the left side for Waukon, scoring that basket was the Indians. We'll let you know who that player was in just a couple of seconds. We missed who scored the basket.
Yeah, we were both looking down at that time.
So offensively in the lane, Thompson contested shot. It's blocked there by Heeman. Heeman back into the offensive end. They get it ahead to Mowdy. Mowdy drives in right side, layup too strong. Rebound pulled down by Perkins, but he's stripped out of there by Cole Mosier. Tiger Hawks needing a stop and getting it there. And here driving in the lane, Oconus, little one-handed runner, blocked there by Perkins. Ahead of the pack, here's Mowdy. Mowdy's right-handed layup, it's up and in. It is a 21-0 run with 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. This is a 19-point lead.
It is, and Waukon's pulling away and under control right now.
It is a runaway train right now. Oconus left side to Kendrick White. White has the ball knocked away again. Another turnover, and it's picked up there by, once again, Waukon as North Fayette Valley gets back. In the lane, they go to Perkins. He rolls to the left side, scores the left-handed layup, and here's another timeout by North Fayette Valley. Wow, what a runaway train. Suddenly, 50-27 our score. It is Waukon in the lead. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
So it's actually 48-27, but this is still a 23-0 run, and the Tigerhawks used their second timeout during this run.
Yeah, they're trying to come up with an answer here.
And backcourt area, Stolka, Okonis, also out there, White, Thompson, and Mosier, starting five here for the Tigerhawks, as we have 6.5 left in this fourth quarter. Mowdy, Heeman out there, Perkins, as well as O'Neill, and also out there as well is Dylan Stegan. Left side, Mosier to Okonis. Open, deep left corner for three. It's off the back of the rim. Long rebound, tracked down by Perkins. Saves it back over to Waukon and Dylan Stegan. So back in the offensive end, the Indians. And again, the Tigerhawks have gotten back defensively. We passed along stats in the third quarter. What are we talking about turnover-wise there as Waukon turns it over?
Yeah, Waukon just turns it over. They did not turn it over in the third quarter. So they're sitting at 8 for the Tigerhawks. They're sitting at 15 right now.
And again, most of them coming in the second quarter. I think they had, 8 at the half?
Yeah, they had 8 at the half, and then they had 5 in the third, 2 more here in the fourth.
And all of this taking place during the run as Dylan Stegan checks out, the older brother. And into the game is going to be Vaughn Stegan for the Indians. So a 21-point lead here. Update you on scores. Central leads West Central. Once again, 77-38 the score there. Meanwhile, Cole Mosier, right side open just off the top of the key for three. Circled around, no good. Kendrick White the rebound. Brings it left side, takes a fadeaway shot up and in. Stops the run. They had not scored for nearly 8 minutes. And it's a 19-point lead for, once again, North Fayette, or for Waukon over North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, that was a good answer. Now they need to do another defensive stop to try to stop this bleeding.
Left side, Perkins back out on top. Vaughn Stegan, right side to O'Neill. In the corner to Heeman. Heeman, deep right corner, stepping out of bounds, back inbounds was Perkins. He never established position. And the Indians have turned it over back-to-back trips. Another score, we have a final. Clayton Ridge has defeated Keyhigh tonight, 73-65, the final score of that ball game. So lots of points scored in that one.
A lot of points scored all over Northeast Iowa tonight. We said it earlier, girls games, boys games, just a lot of points.
New Hampton leading MFL leading ball game. Meanwhile, with the basketball, it is again Okonis trying to go to Thompson, diagonally over the zone, but it's knocked away, intercepted by O'Neill. And here back in the offensive end is the Indians. So back over right side, number 10 into the game, by the way, Titan Wymiller, a 6'1 freshman in. And they go down in the lane. Here's Wymiller, rolls to the right side, leaves the shot short. And the rebound is pulled down there by Kendrick White for the Tigerhawks. In the corner, here is Thompson. He drives baseline, but stepped out of bounds. Thompson, whose game really has improved from a season ago, just ran out of room.
It has. You know, he's had one silly foul that kind of got him in trouble in that first half and hit a couple of shots. He's been working hard on the inside. He just needs to play within himself.
Yeah, Karsten Steggy is also into the ballgame, a 6'2 sophomore. Some of the younger kids in there for the Indians, and they've got a bright future. Heeman drives in, goes to the left side, tried to shoot it over the rim from the left side, but at a tough angle, aired it out from 2 feet away, and the rebound pulled down by Mosier. Backcourt area to Okonis. Okonis back to Mosier. Mosier, left sideline to Thompson, halfway through the fourth quarter. Diagonal pass, there's White. Reverse layup from the left side up and in. Nice move there by White. Couple of baskets for North Fayette Valley. Just trying to get back on track offensively, down by 17.
Yeah, just trying to find something to salvage here, maybe get some points, cut into this lead a little bit, make it a little closer for them, something manageable.
And back across the timeline. Left side of the Indians quickly in the offensive end. Trying to work it in the lane was O'Neill. The ball kicked by North Fayette Valley. Stolka will check out along with Mosier. Into the game is Schaefer, and also back in there is going to be Blake Everett for North Fayette Valley. Tiger Hawks 2.5 quarters saw what this team could be.
Yeah, and we talked about them trying to find their way, and they did that for a couple of quarters, and they kind of got off track here by the defense of Waukon. They got to learn to play through that.
And here on the offensive end is once again
Heeman.
Heeman takes the jump shot from just inside the left lane area, missed it from just inside that line, and the rebound by North Fayette Valley. We start to salt things away here in the fourth quarter. Oconus drives right side, gets to the basket, layup, it is up, it is in, foul, count the basket. Well, you take away that stretch of about 7 minutes of this game, North Fayette Valley has an entirely different opportunity in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. That stretch where they just weren't able to score and Waukon was just pouring it on with the defense, you take that away. North Fayette Valley has played a really good ball game, but you got to give props to Waukon for that stretch.
Free throw on its way by Oconus, popped in and out, no good. Thompson knocked away the rebound, but it's picked up underneath by the Indians. So 15-point lead, maybe not done yet. Tiger Hawks here in a bit of a run, and it is for them a quick 6-0 spurt. Left corner to, again, Heeman in the lane, goes to Steggy. Right side, that is Vaughn Stegen, open for three, shot no good. Rebound tipped up into the hands of Oconus. Thompson kept it alive. Oconus gets the rebound, back into the offensive end, the Tiger Hawks. And Everett in the corner. To, once again, that is Schaefer. Schaefer drives in, the layup no good as the legs taken out from underneath him. As he drove right side, he'll go to the free throw line for two.
Yeah,
now,
just a nice drive there by Schaefer, but, being undersized, a lot of guys trying to block that shot, but made some contact with the body.
Now, for Waukon, and again, you're trying to get to 3-0 here, but this is a team that had the big lead against MFL Marmac and hung on down the stretch to win by one, but it looked like they had control of that game.
Yeah,
they have control right now, but it's 14.
Right, and you see Mowdy coming back into the ball game. Looks like Courtney's going to come back in. Those two brought them a spark in the first half, and Mowdy gave them a huge spark in that third quarter.
Waymiller and Steggy check out. Free throw, it is good. And it is a 10-0 run by North Fayette Valley, all things considered.
Yeah, a quiet 10-0 run, and Waukon, need to still keep attacking here because North Fayette Valley is not going to roll over for this.
The only question is now time-wise because Waukon is going to be patient here, and we approach 2.5 minutes left here in our fourth quarter. So Waukon just holding the ball out, trying to get maybe North Fayette Valley out of that 2-3 zone. So the Tiger Hawks left side continue to zone things up. Shot clock is at 8, and here is a foul committed, an offensive foul, I believe. And an offensive foul called by Waukon, and this was away from the ball?
No, this was on O'Neal. When he went to go around that defender, extended that arm to get that room, clear that room, and so they're going to give that to O'Neal, I believe.
Kendrick White checks out for North Fayette Valley.
And I'm wrong. They gave the foul to Courtney, so it must have been on the screen.
Yeah, so it happened obviously on that play. So the ball goes back to the Tiger Hawks, inbounds to Oconus. Oconus loses the basketball, picked up there by Heeman. Heeman to, again, Mowdy. Mowdy drives in, the layup, it is up, it is in, fouled, count the basket. And he has been the answer for the Indians tonight. Back up by 15.
He's just been, energy and enthusiasm and hustle and scoring all night long. I've been impressed with Isaiah Mowdy.
And at the free throw line for the three-point play, it is no good. Rebound tied up there, but pulling it away is Cole Mosier underneath. So that stops the Tiger Hawk run and puts, again, the Indians up by 15. Backcourt area to Oconus, 2-minute mark. And again, ahead of the pack, North Fayette Valley going to turn it over. They have had all sorts of problems against that pressure 1-3-1 with Mowdy playing the top.
Yeah, just not having an answer to that pressure defense.
So back once again here to Waukon. Central has defeated West Central tonight, 88-47. The final score there. West Central boys pounded Cedar Valley Christian last night. Meanwhile, again, now we've got a foul committed by North Fayette Valley. I'm not sure we want to get to that point yet with 1:47 to go.
I don't think that's the answer. I think you got to come out of the zone and, at this point, why not practice it? Because the zone's not going to do you much good here when you're down 15.
Yeah, Keeker in and checking out is Thompson for them. They go to the backcourt here now to Vaughn Stegen, and sure enough, they are going to look to me go man-to-man here. So maybe do some trapping. Nope, they're still in the zone. They're still going to just try to trap. But at least not fouling right now. Moody at the elbow, left side to O'Neal. O'Neill, plenty of time on the shot clock. You love what the Indians doing here with the spread. Mowdy to Von Stegen. Again, no rush at all. 15 seconds to go here, and the clock just salts away. Von Stegen in the lane to O'Neill. O'Neill wraparound pass to number 4 in Courtney, who lays it up and in. Run the shot clock down to 5 and score the layup underneath.
Just like likes to draw it up as a coach. That's what you want right there.
Everett's to Keeker. Back right side to O'Conis. O'Conis back to Keeker. His left-handed shot no good, but he's fouled. 1:04 to go. 52-35. Keeker to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, nice pass there by O'Conis to try to get Keeker involved there. And Braden Keeker is going to go to the free throw line for a pair.
North Fayette Valley's got some games coming up here that they figure to be competitive, have opportunities. Home with Key High on the 16th, at Edco on the 18th, at Central on the 19th. Free throw by Keeker. It is short as he tries to get into the scoring column. Meanwhile, for Waukon, Clayton Ridge on Tuesday night. Then they are home with Decorah on Thursday and home with West Central on Friday. Actually, it's at West Central on the 19th. Second free throw is no good. Keeker comes up empty, 0 for 2. Waukon gets the rebound. We're inside 1 minute to go in our fourth quarter. We'll have post-game stats for you. We'll have coaching interviews as well from this ball game tonight as Waukon took control with a dominant end to the third quarter. And they lead by 17 right now. And Von Stegen stops on top. Shot clock's at 10. Back left side to Heeman. Heeman back to, once again, Von Stegen, who drives in the lane, switches right side. O'Neill, right wing, open for 3, leaves the shot long. Rebound, hit the rim, kicks to the left side, and guess who's there? Mowdy the rebound, and back out on top. And Heeman's just going to hold the basketball at center court circle, looking to throw it to the official, but you might want to wait another 15 seconds.
You might want to hold on that. Yeah, not quite yet.
And the clock will wind down. And for Waukon, a huge third quarter run. They had that 17-0 run to close the third quarter. They win by 17. Waukon 52, North Fayette Valley 35. That's the final score. With the win, the Indians 3-0, 3-0 in the conference. North Fayette Valley drops to 1-3, 0-3 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews. Your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Over the past years, Central State Bank has invested in numerous programs and organizations dedicated to the education and enrichment of young people in our area. Athletics and the arts, vocational education, and youth club activities. Because Central State Bank is more than a bank, we're your neighbors, your relatives, your friends, your business partners. And these kids represent the future of our community. Trust your finances to a bank that invests in you. Central State Bank, member FDIC.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service. We offer full service work on all autos and semis. Our highly skilled mechanics provide quality workmanship and will get you back on the road in a timely manner. Check out our current tire rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, Waukon. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
NEAT is connecting more and more homes and businesses to reliable fast broadband internet in Northeast Iowa. NEAT's fiber optic network has expanded and is now offering speeds up to 1 gig in and around Monona, Luena, St. Olaf, Farmersburg, Postville, and surrounding rural areas. NEAT Fiber provides high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light. For more information on how to upgrade your speed and services, visit NEITEL.com or call today 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Tigerhawk Indian Basketball is brought to you in part by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Gothenburg and Decatur, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and by Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. Our final score, Waukon wins 52-35. Other boys' finals, Central beat West Central tonight 88-47. Clayton Ridge over Keyhigh 73-65. Turkey Valley top Postville 68-45. North Lynn over Edco 65-37. MFL Marmac leads New Hampton 53-44 at the end of 3. We turn things over to Coach Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals. Let's start here for the Indians.
For the Indians, they were led tonight off the bench. Isaiah Mowdy with 18 points. Talon Heeman with 14 points. Vaughn Stegan with 12 points. 6 points for Joey Courtney. 2 points for Zach Perkins. 52 points tonight for the Indians. A little under their average, but boy, they shot well. 46%, 3 of 15 behind the arc, 19 of 33 for 58% inside that three-point line. And they were 5 of 15 from the free throw line, so some improvement to be had there. And only 10 turnovers for the Indians tonight.
And again, defensively, that stretch of the third quarter allowed them to grab control. And again, go on that 17-0 run to close the third. And they win by 17. Totals now for North Fayette Valley.
For the Tigerhawks, they were led by Jordan O'Conus with 14 points. Kendrick White had 8 points. Hayden Thompson was 7. 3 points for Cole Mosier, 2 points for Brody Schaefer, and 1 point for Drew Stolko. There's their 35 points. They shot well tonight, 44%, but only 3 of 12 behind the arc. That's 25%. 9 of 15. That's 60% inside the arc, and 8 of 15 for 53% from the free throw line. So 27 shots compared to 48 shots for Waukon, and the 19 turnovers. That's a big concern there for the Tigerhawks.
And again, many of them coming during that run. But let's keep in mind, this is a North Fayette Valley team that is still learning what they have. And we saw some things out of the ball. I would say 3 quarters of this ball game, they like what came out of those 3 quarters.
Yeah, absolutely. And Coach Cranberry will do a nice job of framing that of, hey, this is what we can do. This is what we're capable of, but we got to take care of some of those other things. And, that's what they'll go to work on, next week on Monday to get ready for that game on Tuesday. But, there's some positives there that they can take from it. I thought Jordan O'Conus got to the lane really, really well. I thought Kendrick White played tough inside. Hayden Thompson had a nice game for him. They got to get the ball to Cole Mosier with open looks a couple more times and find a couple more scorers off the bench.
All right, meanwhile, for Waukon, you're 3-0. This is a good start to the season for them in the new conference, and all 3 of their victories on the big school side.
Yeah, great start for them. You look at Vaughn Stegan, a little down tonight on scoring, but still a solid night for him. And Talon Heeman was really effective, able to score and attack that glass.
And that's a junior and a sophomore, by the way.
Yeah, but Isaiah Mowdy, good Lord, he was just impressive coming off the bench. We can't say enough how much energy, how much hustle he brought, and just gave them a spark off the bench. He's a nice player.
And he's a junior, by the way.
Yeah.
So we'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk with Waukon boys basketball coach Jed Heeman. Also hoping to talk with North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranberry when our postgame show continues after this.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Waukon. Post-game show continues. We're joined by Waukon boys basketball coach Jed Heeman. Coach, first off here, that run to close the end of the third quarter and begin the fourth quarter, getting it done defensively, let's start there.
Yeah. We 1-3-1, and Isaiah Mowdy at the top of that really caused some problems for him tonight. So
yeah, our kids did a good job really finally locking in there and got a few turnovers. And when we're able to get out and run, we do things pretty well. But, yeah, we got it. We had to kind of pick that pace up a little bit.
All right, Mout is your second leading scorer. Led you tonight with 18 points. They're coming off the bench. And obviously that's energy off the bench.
Absolutely. And we know he's going to bring us that. He's a great energy guy, plays with a lot of heart, a lot of energy out there. Did a great job of forcing some turnovers tonight, too.
All right, also offensively, Heeman, of course, had 14 points for you, and Von Stegen had 12 points for you.
Yeah, and those guys, yeah, they're, they can get to the basket. They can move the ball to shooters as well. We're pretty comfortable with the ball in those guys' hands.
All right, so 3-0, getting a good start here to the conference, which I think is important to this team as you got kids stepping into roles.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we graduated with a big senior class last year. We got a pretty big senior class this year as well. But we certainly have some guys that are kind of growing up and growing into some roles and, starting to fill out a little bit more too, where we're can be pretty solid inside and out.
Yeah, your 3 double-figure scores, all juniors and sophomores, so that's certainly things looking great. What's coming up for you guys before the break?
Before the break, next week we've got Clayton Ridge on Tuesday, and then Thursday we've got Decorah. Friday we go to West Central, so big week for us next week.
All right, Coach, good luck to you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll catch up with you guys in the ball game against North Fayette Valley in the second half. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Yes, Waukon boys basketball coach Jed Heeman talking things over there about his Indians team. Victorious tonight. Final score, 52-35. We'll take a break. Hope to talk with North Fayette Valley coach Matt Cranbeer when our postgame show continues after this.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
This is Dr. Jessica Wilkie, along with Dr. Foey, Dr. Bruner, and our staff here at Family Dentistry Associates of Monona. We are honored to sponsor winter sports and activities for the area schools. We're here to help keep those smiles healthy by providing all areas of general dentistry for children and adults, including same-day crowns, Invisalign, dentures, and implants. We thank our patients for their loyalty for the last 40 years and welcome new patients to join our dental family. Call us at 563-539-4651.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Post-game show continues. Waukon victorious over North Fayette Valley, 52-35. We're joined by North Fayette Valley boys basketball coach Matt Cranbeer. Coach, first off here, I'd say for 3/4 of this ball game, you saw the team that you expected.
Yeah, I mean, we played hard, and I thought we got after it on the defensive end and tried to take away the things that they're good at, which is the drive and the dump down, and we handled the ball. We just let a 5-minute stretch kind of dictate the final score. I just got through telling those guys that did a lot of good things. When we watch film, we're probably going to see more good than bad. But the bad ended up in layups, and that's what hurt us, was all the run-out layups.
And obviously the 17-0 run to close the third quarter went from a 2-point lead to down by 15. And the turnovers, again, take away that stretch better, but that stretch certainly hurt you.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about. And it wasn't so much that we turned the ball over, it was how we reacted to it. It affected our defense. We gave up a few turnovers, and then our defense changed. We started to be more aggressive and go for steals, and then they were getting open shots and getting shots at the rim. So when we called that second time out, and I kind of calmed them down and said, we're down 20, but, how is it going to change? And, we can end up cutting it back to 13 there in the fourth or whatever, 15, whatever the case was. So we just got to stay together mentally, and this is a young group that you're going to have those ups and downs during a game. And we're growing, and, like I said, I'm proud of the effort the guys gave tonight.
Yeah, and again, like I said, you just take away that stretch. This is the way certainly you saw with the team that you have. Jordan O'Conus led you with 14 points. Let's start there.
Yeah, Jordan had a great floor game for like a 2 3/4. He's a little undersized, and when they're running that 1-3-1 half-court trap or whatever they were running there, their morphing zone, he has a hard time seeing over it, but I thought he did a great job attacking early, got to the free throw line a bunch. And he's unselfish kid. He plays hard every day.
All right, and obviously Kendrick White, good role for you, 8 points. Hayden Thompson, 7 points as those guys step into new roles.
Yeah, and absolutely, and they're kind of feeling their way out. They both got good size, good bodies, can get in there. I think they can get a little more physical, and that's what we're trying to work with them right now. Sometimes I don't think they realize how big they are and some advantages that.
We're back. Go ahead and talk about those two guys again. Sorry about that.
So I was talking about Kendrick White and Hayden. They work well together. They've gotten so much better. They're a joy to coach. Sometimes I don't know if they know that they're a little bit bigger than they are, but that's going to come. That's going to come here too. They just got to stay aggressive, and that's the thing that we're going to work on with them.
All right. So what's coming up for you guys next week?
Yeah, we have a busy week. We go to we have Keyhigh, our second home game before break on Tuesday. And we go to Edco on Thursday night, and then we end before Christmas by going to Elkader.
All right, Coach. Have a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
You too, Dan.
We'll catch up with you guys on January 3rd in those makeup games.
Sounds good.
You betcha.
Merry Christmas, guys.
You betcha. Thank you. North Fayette Valley basketball coach Matt Cranberry talking things over about his team. We start to wrap up our post-game show here tonight. Again, our girls' final, it was North Fayette Valley and Waukon. The Waukon girls win 45-28. Central girls beat West Central tonight 58-12. Keyhigh over Clayton Ridge 63-19. MFL Marmac beat New Hampton 58-41. Edco over North Lynn 58-53. Boys scores, Central Big over West Central 88-47. Clayton Ridge beat Keyhigh 73-65. MFL Marmac leads New Hampton in the fourth at 53-44. Turkey Valley beat Postville tonight 68-45. And it was North Lynn over Edco, 65-37, the final score there. We're joined again by Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through now your thoughts on our games.
We talked a lot about the girls kind of ad nauseum there with, just trying to find your way, trying to figure some things out. And both of those coaches have some things to work on. You heard Coach O'Neill talk about we had a lot of positives. We're going to build off of those and take those going forward and, work on those small things that we need to maybe improve upon. North Fayette Valley girls, they got a lot of girls to try to figure some things out. There's some girls out there with some athletic ability, and I think they have some things that they can do. They just need to figure out how to do it together.
And it's going to start with turnovers. I mean, that's the big thing. I mean, again, playing without Lexi McGowan tonight, that will certainly give them another ball handler, and as well as one of their leaders of this team. Did not play in tonight's ball game. So, again, we'll catch up with them on January 3rd. Our boys game tonight, the big school on the Upper Iowa Conference boys side there, is really competitive, where I think we're going to see a lot of games kind of like this.
Yeah, it is. And, the final score is not going to indicate how well this game was played. Give kudos to the Indians, that run where they just lock things down defensively. They put that extended 1-3-1 and able to get steals and traps and turnovers out of that and just get those easy layups. That's what pulled them away, but they did it. That's the key there. And I think North Fayette Valley, it's a tough loss. You're 0 for on the year, but man, they had some spurts where they played well. They've got some great pieces, and again, they need to figure out how those pieces all play together out on the court.
Yeah, it's a team that's going to get better as the season goes on. There is no doubt about that. And again, we'll catch up with North Fayette Valley coming up on January 3rd in those makeup games. Our next broadcast Tuesday nights, it's Central and MFL Marmac playing in Monona with the Chalk Talk at around 5:45. Girls game time at around 6:15 with the boys game to follow. It's happy, fun quad night on Tuesday night. So we'll have all the action for you here on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com. We'll see you Tuesday night.
I'll be there, Dan.
For Coach Aaron Hammond, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Isabella Rounds for running our camera show tonight, and also to Caitlin Mossman for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com and click on the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.